Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Cassandra playing Mika and Tempest, their Arctic Druid Air Genasi Storm Heralds.
Yeah. Carlos playing Samandriel, the Asimar Knowledge Cleric Ranger.
Hello, I'm Eduardo, and I'm playing Jarik, the human artificer alchemist.
Hi, I'm Cole. I'm playing Tesla, the Warforged Artificer.
All right, guys, thank you for joining us. We got a few minutes of a late start here. We're going to try to start on time more often. But if you guys have come over from our Kickstarter, welcome. Hope you are enjoying the Bardic Inspiration. We've got a lot of fun things coming at you. We're going to be unlocking some new levels. Magnets and some other goodies are going to be coming. I think we've unlocked all or almost all of our designs.
We have 2 pins that have not been released yet.
2 pin designs that have not been released
Which
yet.
will bring us up to 20 pins.
20.
Do you want me to say what those are?
No.
Okay, I will
But
not.
also,
What do we need?
at that point, if you did the 200 one, you're getting 10 whole pins for free.
Right.
That is how many pins we have now.
After those 2 pins have been released, we will have 20 pins.
We'll have 30, including the old ones.
30,
New ones.
including the original run. 20 just from the Kickstarter. And if you went all pin, then you would be getting essentially 10 pins for free. That'd be 30 pins for $200.
All pin all the time.
All pin, all the time. We're doing a giveaway tonight. We are going to give away this lovely hat.
Jeez, I love
Hey.
it. It wasn't put on my head.
It was not.
And it's Warriors colors on top of
Yes,
You
look at
wanted
that.
it. Fun.
So that is our blue and yellow. It is our company colors. It has our Infinite Storyteller Dragon on it. That is our original OG pin design right there in hat form. That's because we broke 100 not patrons,
Backers.
100 backers. 100 backers. So we're gonna give that away tonight. Do we have a keyword?
Have you done a show yet?
I have not. We
No?
do not. So let's go with
I'm just going to do it like we usually did, partway through the show.
partway through the show. I'll come up with something.
Somebody's
Partway
gonna
through
say
the show,
something
we'll come up with
quirky.
something. And then where can they post it? They can post it in the chat, also on the social medias.
Just the chat.
Just the chat.
We're getting
Just
to
the chat.
today.
Sorry. I often make mistakes when I announce.
That is
Um,
why I sit here.
I often make mistakes when I announce giveaways because getting giveaways from all of the social medias is a lengthy process as opposed to something
One-stop
over the course-
shop.
Yeah, one-stop shop. So we are going to be doing that tonight. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you want to help us do more giveaways, tell your friends about the Kickstarter. It's going phenomenally. It's amazing. We are on the 9th, so 9 days in, 3 weeks to go, and it's exceeded every expectation we
I
had.
knew you liked pins.
Yes.
But damn.
Well, we're excited to be getting into some other things about doing magnets with all of our pin designs. We've unlocked 4 magnet
So
designs
it's not
already. So
Pins.
Pins and magnets.
Magnet.
Wait till it gets on Camster.
Right.
No, I'm sorry.
Wait, what? Huh?
You mentioned it once a week. I thought I'd get to it early.
We'll get that out the way right now.
Sorry.
No. You are good. So we've unlocked 4 magnet designs. One of the things that we know you guys have asked for and that we are looking into giving you are add-ons for being able to order specific magnets, or if you want just one additional pin to your design, all of those sorts of things. So we're working with the Kickstarter stuff. We will be coming out with that shortly. So is there anything else we need to announce? I know we've got some friends with other podcasts and D&D things that they do. So Cole, why don't we start over here with you?
Yeah. That was really loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Shocked and appalled.
Startled
I
me.
don't know. Anyway,
Definitely odd.
so I do have a podcast that I run, edit, and upload, and everything under the sun. So I operate on no real timetable. It's just whenever I'm able to get a new episode up there. but it's called Random Acts of Awesomeness, where we discuss sports and nerd stuff and showing that the two are not mutually exclusive. And we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, and Google Play. So check us out.
Awesome. And Carlo.
Yeah, I am actually a part of another podcast called The Junk Drawer Show, and it's on YouTube. You can check us out at The Junk Drawer Show. It's pretty much a podcast with sports, movies, reviews, and D&D. We just finished our first campaign, Curse of Strahd. If you're playing it, don't watch it. Spoilers. Until you finish it, I gotta be honest. But we just finished that. I laughed. I cried. And yeah, it was amazing. And we're actually about to drop our epilogue. And then after that, we do a podcast on the game itself. It was a year running. And we're actually about to start campaign 2 soon. So I'm excited about that. In a few weeks, we're actually going to air the episode that I ran a one-shot as a DM. It's called A Night of Mask and Monsters. It's interesting. It's a nice little masquerade. So check it out in a few weeks. But yeah, so you can find us just on YouTube. Yeah, that's all I got.
Awesome. That sounds good. You got nothing coming up. What about you, Cassandra?
Nope.
Okay.
What about your the show?
I will say. Oh, go ahead. Do you want to?
Oh, if you're in the Orlando area or Central Florida area at the end of October, Phantasmagoria, we have shows.
That's
There you
fun.
go.
I know.
What is Phantasmagoria?
What is it?
Huh?
Do you want to tell us about Phantasmagoria?
It is a Gothic Victorian horror circus. And surprising me, I apparently have a dance duet
Ooh,
with
yeah.
our lead ballerina.
Ooh.
To which they went, surprise, Cassandra, guess what you're doing? And I went, what?
Great. So I'm the bass, right? She's just going to spin around me.
Oh, actually, we do really cool partnering things,
Yay,
like where I'm
that's
the
cool.
dude doing the
Yeah.
stuff, but then she does the dude too, and I'm like, whoa, she can lift.
Good call.
She's
can't
small,
wait.
but she's mighty.
Well, and I was just going to say that Orlando's super busy. You're going to see like rotating faces, new faces, people
Yes.
coming back for like a one night in a month thing
Yeah.
because we have lots of things going on. We have Mickey's Not So Scary in Orlando. We have Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando. All these like spooky, ooky things that are happening. So, I mean, I may jump in more often than before. So that'll be exciting to see old friends, new friends.
That'll be very
I
exciting.
like it.
Yeah,
already
looking forward to doing that. Yeah,
It's
Halloween started last week.
Halloween started a couple of weeks ago. Yes.
However, you go to Walmart and you already have Christmas decorations being
When,
sold.
when the first spirit store opened, that's when Halloween began.
Spirit of Halloween, girl. If you don't know what it is, you better figure it out.
They
HHN
start
rehearsals
moving in.
started like a month ago.
I saw
Not So Scary started in August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Stupid.
It's been
Halloween is the
a
new
time.
Christmas.
it's great for our actor friends who get to go out and
people
dress
get to
up
make
and
money. They get
dance
to do
and-
more
yeah, that's
things.
true.
They get.
It just
it's-
sucks for us because we
It is
want
a difficulty.
we want
I will just ask,
Mhm.
can we please stop skipping over Thanksgiving like it
Yeah.
hasn't done
Oh.
so much for us?
Yeah.
Because I
Right.
feel like that's a travesty. That
well,
happens
it's the
every
end
year.
of fall for me, anyways. It's the end of fall before winter. No secrets. No, I want to hear. Anyways, we were late. Cody, I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
Okay,
We're doing good.
I was like, we're just talking.
It's all good.
Good, that makes me feel better.
We got into the Thanksgiving Halloween.
We just went on a segue.
Look, that happens
Stuff
all the time.
happens. Yeah, stuff happens.
Celebrate fall.
Next week starts St. Patrick's. Don't forget.
No, okay.
Don't even.
We're just gonna
Skip Valentine's Day?
Oh shit, that was last week.
That's for lovers.
In Florida.
And not all of us are lovers, okay?
I am
Okay.
so single, it's ridiculous.
Oh, no.
Take
Somebody
yourself
will
out
give you
on a
a
date.
flower.
Look, I do that all the time anyway.
yeah.
'Cause I'm sad.
See, guys, we're not at Valentine's Day. Hold back. Let me get through October.
Let me get through September.
Please,
Yeah,
slow down.
Look,
Right,
Are
you're
there
right.
any holidays in September?
Labor Day.
That happened.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
My birthday's a holiday.
Jeez.
There you go.
His birthday was yesterday.
Yay! Happy
Hey.
birthday.
Thanks.
Happy birthday.
I'm old. Anyways, we're not
I
gonna
don't think
talk
that's
about
how it works at all. You don't get to
that.
tell
I'm
me.
21. Sure.
Until you die.
It's the anniversary of your 21st birthday.
Yeah, I like that. I'm stealing it.
Jeez.
Done.
All right, let's get into it, boys.
all right.
And girls, boy and girl.
You're the minority today.
It's weird.
Feels good
I
to
don't-
me.
My mind wasn't quick enough to have a response out loud.
Blanked. All right. Our adventure takes place in and around the continent of Rodom. It is a continent dominated by the Albrechtian Empire. And the Empire is in danger. Its emperor, Don Dorian of the Black Gem, leader of the Rockhawk Legion, the bringer of law and queller of chaos, has been kidnapped. He has been replaced by a cabal of evil doppelgangers who have aligned themselves with the lunacy, a celestial body of madness and imbalance. And while our heroes have been able to gather together a group of legendary adventurers to find Don Dorian, they have put themselves at risk in doing so. One of those is Samandriel, the Asmar cleric, who has become infected with the spores of Zogtamoy. And as the queen of the living spores has spread throughout the Underdark, our adventurers now risk their own lives to save Samandriel's. They have gathered up with two of the Oathkeepers, the Oathsworn, a order of soldiers intended to guard the Empire against extraplanar threats. So, while one team does this, the other team is currently on the surface, attempting to brave the Temple of Tormented Souls. So you guys, last time we played, you had made it into the Underdark. You had met up with Greer, the veteran of the Oathsworn, and his ward, Sisha.
I was
Thank
like, how do you
you.
say that?
Yeah, Sisha.
And you had met up with the ward, Sisha. You guys have on your suits, your cat gimp suits, and your respirators. You have your pop-up tents
Yeah.
to...
How would you describe how those tents go up?
I don't know. How
Is it
do
like a
they go up?
capsule in Dragon
Didn't
Ball?
you-
I feel like it's like an umbrella where it has like spines and it goes up.
I think, yeah, very much like it has to, yeah.
It fits like one person because I have 4 of them.
I would say a tent, probably you could probably fit two, maybe
Let's get cozy.
maybe 3. Yeah. But there's definitely the like spore chamber where you're like, all right, we're here, we're gonna
Disinfecting.
disinfect everything, we're gonna burn some stuff, and then we'll get out of the suits, and then we can have a normal dinner, and then right.
And somebody's
So-
outside in their spacesuit, like rotate watching.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's the noise.
It doesn't make the noise, they make the noise.
They're, for no reason.
Like, why are you doing that?
I will keep the spores out. I don't know how. Just as a reminder for those of
Please.
us that do not know, those have a one-time like flush system that's fire. But you still got to roll. It's super dangerous to use. But if the spores like get in, you can like flush them out one
That's
time.
true.
What's...
I already
Yep.
forgot
Are the
Hopefully,
masks
yeah,
ruined
I'm-
after that? Like, if
I
you
don't
set it
remember
off?
if they are destroyed or not.
If you
I think it's a flushing system, so it should be okay. For
it should be okay, but if
One
you
time.
roll like a natural 1 on that ability, then it catches fire.
Oh, okay.
Then
Well,
it, then it doesn't
face.
vent out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knock on wood, go.
Then it just burns.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that is the danger, and that is why there is a roll involved in that.
One day I'm gonna
Because
fix that problem.
Do we know when it would be when we would use them? Like,
I'm gonna guess it's situational when God tells us, "Hey, that doesn't look too good."
Well,
We're
I
like,
think it's
I
if
can
they start
flush it.
piling up, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right. I forgot that they.
yeah,
Yeah.
you'll notice that when you start to not be able to breathe, and the 5th edition is actually very generous when it comes to drowning rules. All of you can hold your breath for at least 1 minute. That's 10 combat rounds, and an additional minute for every +1 on your con modifier.
Or forever.
So
I can hold my breath for 4
you-
minutes.
you can
That's
forever.
crazy. Just flush it out. Constantly
I
pushing.
can hold it for 1 minute.
Oh,
I have
jeez.
a +0. to
You're the one I'm most
Constitution.
worried about, and you took the one that was broken.
I did.
Wait, but we fixed it. I don't remember.
you took
Mine
the
was-
suit.
Oh, the
That
suit, not the
was-
respirator. Shoot.
Yeah.
Correct.
Jeez.
Correct. Mine was 80%.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, 80%. It just essentially has twice the chance to be punctured.
Yeah. I think
Mending.
I voted
Stay far
somewhere.
away.
Yeah. Is it,
All
that's
your
that's
fights.
that's after we use mending on it, right?
I think
Yes.
so. Because that's
Yeah.
how it was built. It wasn't.
It's one of my favorite
It just
things
wasn't built.
about D&D is
Great.
that we can create cool stuff like this where it's like situational, especially with the artificer and all
Yeah.
the tools, and we
Love
just
that.
got to be creative and then hope the roles do well. Like we couldn't even be down here
Right.
if we didn't think ahead, and like, so I'm excited. No, we all did it. It was team effort. Like
No.
So you guys have met with Greer and Saisha.
traveling.
And yeah, you are continuing your set out. You had run into a set of Grell, or was it Grix?
It was the Grix.
It was
With the
Grix.
tentacle big
Mhm.
face thing.
Worm guys.
The snake worm.
The
Yep,
the
octoworm.
floaty tentacle things.
Gross.
Yeah, they are pretty terrible. But
Somebody's suit got punctured multiple times, but we fixed that.
Eric's.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mending.
So you guys do have Rothgar with you. He is he's going to be bringing up the rear most of the night. So,
That's fair.
but you guys also have
Greer and section.
Greer
So,
and
yeah.
Saisha.
Was Saisha or Saisha?
Saishen is what I wrote, but
That's
it
what
was
I
Sai-
said.
Either way.
Saishen.
It is Saisha.
Saisha.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, you're fine. She's just coming back to life, so good for her.
Yeah, she
Yeah, well,
and
that-
she's a little. She did die.
Technically, yeah.
Mhm.
We
She
saved her.
she did pass, and you had to cast Revivify on her, and you guys got to see the first instances of the oath
saving someone.
working appropriately. Yeah, essentially gave you advantage on the roll, the resurrection roll, following our.
That's good. Now, may I ask, just for clarification,
Yes.
this oath isn't to someone in specific, but it's to a goal, and the goal is to keep
The realms.
the Underdark, the demons from it's. I can't remember off the top of my head.
It is fairly ambiguous.
Yeah, okay. I thought as much. Even I, Eduardo, I've been playing this forever. I still kind of was like,
It is an ambiguous goal. The oath keepers, the oath sworn, you know, their job and their goal is to prevent essentially fiendish invasion, outsiders from invading the what once was the Republic, now is the Empire.
Right.
And normally their purview does not stretch into the Underdark. They had long kept their keep,
I do remember
the
that,
keep
yeah.
of the Oathsworn, to drive demons and devils into the Underdark because the surface was where they, yeah, that's their focus. But things had gotten to a point where they had to venture down into the Underdark. And so their current campaign is
Where all
down
the-
there.
The demon princes. are-
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Are they just trying to
That's
push
a good thing,
lower
too.
and lower? Like, or I'm assuming we don't know this.
Well, you have Greer. You can. This is your opportunity to speak with him as you all are traveling.
And they don't need.
You see them don't wear them. They don't wear any sort of mask. What you do notice is that they have just sort of simple bandanas or scarves that they kind of pull up over them because the spores. As you guys are walking, the Underdark itself is naturally filled with bioluminescent fungus. There are also points of wild magic and motes of light that illuminate in stretches, especially in the larger caverns. But when you get into the smaller tunnels, you are very much in a mine. It is just absolutely black. And the places where the fungus has only just begun to grow, it is very faint, like if you were dusting. And it is very fine. But in the places where the fungus has overgrown, where Zuctomoy's influence has begun to spread and erupt almost, where the anemones almost are, where they sort of writhe the way an undersea coral forest might. The spores are much bigger. Imagine the difference between like dusting and one of those like dandelion, like blow ball sort of flowers, and the difference in size between this and that. It's the difference between having just a bunch of pollen in the air and being in like an ash storm. And so where it is thicker, you see that it does collect on not just them, but on you. And for them, it's very much like ash and dust, that they can sort of slough it off. Breathing it for them is not dangerous in that they may be infected. They're practically guaranteed to be infected at this point. But the oath keeps them safe from the greater dangers of the spores themselves. However, choking on them is still
because it's thick. Like,
it is,
right.
Yeah. Where it is thicker, it is very much they put something sort of up and over their faces just so that they don't run the risk of inhaling and coughing and choking. And you'll see there are some times when they do that. They'll sort of cough and choke a little bit and then breathe stuff out.
Because the oath cures them of the ailment, and pretty much they can't die from natural means, but they can still die.
Yes,
like,
you have seen that they
can still be killed.
They can still be killed.
Okay.
Yeah, the oath does not make them immortal in any way. It does provide them with the means necessary to
fight,
to combat.
Yeah,
right.
To continue forward. Right.
You look at their gear, and it seems well made. You can roll. It depends. What would you guys like to do as you have begun to walk?
Yeah.
Into the evening. You're only going to travel for a few more hours before it is time to set camp for the first day. Is there anything special you guys would like to discuss with Greer and Saishan on your initial travels?
Seeing that this could be a possibility as a last resort for myself, I would probably like do some inquiry on the oath and what it entails and what is required from me. Like I'm kind of curious what I would be signing myself up to as a last, obviously an escape route if we can't find a cure.
Yeah. Well, who would you like to approach about that?
Greer.
Okay. Yeah, you find Greer. As you guys are beginning to set camp, you have found a small opening where one of the tunnels has just sort of widened out. And if any of you want to make a nature check, you can gather a little information about it.
Ooh, which D20 do I use now? So many.
I'm not great.
That is a 23.
Thank God.
Yeah, there are some larger monsters here in the Underdark, things like worms, also certain dragons burrow, other creatures of great size. And it does very much seem like at some point one of them had curled up to sleep here, sort of at a cross-section of tunnel. And that's just what you can see, the smoothness and the rocks and the dirt and the earth.
Do I look into? Can I check and see if there's any like leftover materials that might be useful in like crafting or anything like that?
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
While he's doing that, I'll take that area to start putting up the first tent.
Great. Yeah, Saishan.
I want her to get in it.
Oh, okay.
She's
okay. Yeah, she's over there. You could see that she and Greer are sifting through the fungus. It is a thin area, of fungus, but it is it still is pervasive. So they're sort of burning things away.
Mhm.
And in some of the areas where the mushrooms and different things have kind of popped up, they're kind of clearing those out and tossing them
Helpful.
down one of the tunnels and making a more suitable area.
That is a 24 on the investigation check.
All right, roll me a percentile.
Let's see. You know what? I'm going gold today. That was a bad idea. 10.
10? Okay. Yeah, nothing. Anything that would have been useful from a larger creature, pieces that of scale or something like that that may have come off, has been consumed by the fungus. It's become very brittle and not useful.
I look at it and I'm just like, oh, stupid. I cast a fireball at the pile of fungus.
Fireball.
And I just turned.
While
Useless.
While that's going on, it's Mandrill.
Wait, they're doing that, right?
Yeah,
All right.
Greer's on the other side clearing out some funguses.
As they're clearing out, I would approach. Actually, I think I would approach Saishan.
Okay.
And ask, do you mind if I help you?
Oh, no, not at all. Please.
I have a question for you. Have you been with the Oath Keepers?
Sworn.
Sworn long?
She thinks for a moment. About 5 years.
Okay. What? Why was your decision to join? If you don't mind me, if you don't want to answer, that's okay. I was just wondering.
She sort of smiles. No, it doesn't. It's all right. I was one of the last classes to come through the keep. Actually, I had traveled to Willen from the breaks, and I had grown up in the breaks as a servant, as a slave. And when you get the chance to break out of that, you do. But I hadn't quite broken free of the lifestyle. So I came through Willen peddling less than legal goods. So part of my sentence was to join.
Understood. Is it something that you would recommend someone in my situation, perhaps? That,
Well,
or do you think?
that depends. How much do you fear death?
I mean, I feel like I have much more to give in the world, so quite a bit.
Well, it beats dying.
Okay. What's required from someone? Like does it hurt? Like, I'm sorry if I'm asking so many questions.
No, you're fine. I don't mind. Does it hurt? It can. Some of it does. Mine was relatively painless. Speaking of the oath is simple enough, but there's the bonding that is a trial. It's a testament of will and dedication. And some people don't survive it, but it's not a death sentence by any means.
Some chance of living is better than no chance of living, I say.
I agree.
Thank you.
she'll continue working and setting things up.
And I'll help.
Okay.
Just silently.
I'll have Edison just like patrol the outside of the camp.
Okay. You guys set up your tents. What watches would you like to set up?
I would like to do the second watch.
Okay.
Saishen was just recently hurt, and I'm no doctor, but I'd love to at least check on the spores that might be growing in her just died wounds. And
Okay.
I want to see if she's okay first. I want to make up the tent and be like, please come inside my office.
Well, because of that, they actually won't go in the tent.
Oh, damn. Okay, that's fair.
Because they are. We're pretty certain that we have plenty of spores within us.
Oof. That makes me uncomfortable.
I don't like this at all.
I mean, I wanted to check, but now I know for sure, right? I'm like, bleh.
Make a medicine check.
I mean, yes, I will try. Oh no, I will 5. I will hear those words and go, okay. Go in the tent myself. Like,
away with you.
I'm concerned about them, but if they're sure, then there's nothing that Jurek would be like.
Which
I
is
need to help.
yeah. I mean, like she'll show you the wounds. They just look like normal wounds.
So isn't like
Right. There's nothing growing on them.
it's all on the lung, like if they breathe it in, right?
Even if it is, I mean, you suspect they've been wounded. It's probably in their bloodstream, but it's probably in their lungs. But they don't show any of the symptoms he does.
Oh,
It's almost like they're
okay.
Yeah.
in a way.
That helps me.
So while it may be inside them, they might be carriers. They are not affected.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, but yeah, second. Well, then I would check on you and see how you're doing. I know you're doing like shit, but
I was just about to ask, like, out of my 8 hours of activeness, like, how much do I have? Like, I'm assuming if we're getting towards the end of the day,
That's why you guys are
Packing
are
it in.
packing
I'm
it
starting
in.
to go downhill.
Yeah.
Right.
It's we've traveled as far as we can for the day.
Okay.
You are ineligible for watches. You need the full rest that you can gather.
well, then I would set it for you.
Greer and Saishen will be watching. They can do one each.
I was gonna say, can we make a request that they do the first watch and then I can jump in the second, so
Sure.
that way
Absolutely.
we'll just take care of you first.
I'll take the third watch.
All right.
And while I'm doing it, I'm actually kind of like working on making this small little bracelet kind of thing.
Okay.
That it's just like leather and wood or stone and stuff like that. So nothing major.
Sounds good. And you're taking the fourth one?
Mhm.
Okay. So give me perception checks, please.
Oh, what am I doing?
I use Edison's perception, right?
It's up to you. If he's with you, you can use whichever one you.
I use Edison's perception.
Okay.
It went
That's
from a
fine.
question to a statement.
That's fine.
28.
28.
18.
18.
That is.
Jeez.
Got a lot of wisdom.
Hey, take a nap. I need full REM sleep, please. Eyeballs rolling and all that.
I have like the ocean in the background.
He's like trying to help. I'm like, go to sleep.
Just ASMR. With the asthma.
That's a
ASMR with ASMRs. Oh
that's
my
a
God.
22 for Edison.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm really gonna think of that all night.
The night passes seemingly without incident. You guys awake to. There's not much cooking that can really happen down here. You do awake to the smell of burning lichen, burning fungus.
Mm.
It's a distinct smell as Greer and Zaishen are up early, and you see them reburning pieces that have encroached probably about a foot
I mean, it's a living
overnight.
Yeah,
Fireball.
that makes sense.
Yeah, they're just sort of burning stuff out and away. You can see that they don't the rations they're eating are very meager. They're very thin. Sort of just looks like old stale bread and maybe like little bits of jerky. And it's kind of you see Saishen seems to prefer the bread and Greer seems to prefer the jerky, but it's so dry you can tell that they sort of gum it for a while.
Ugh.
And they're like it just sort of sticks out of Greer's mouth. as like he's just sort of, and then when it's soft enough, like you'll see him take a bite and kind of chew it, and then he'll stick the other piece in there.
What? I can't remember. What other, just for the hell of it, what other races?
Greer's an orc. Greer's
Okay,
Greer's a full-blooded orc. You can tell he's older, weathered skin, and what little hair. Looks like he shaves his head, but every once in a while, like it's, you can see the little stubbles. They're very gray. And Saishen looks half elf, I believe.
Yes.
And she has a exotic look to her. You can tell that she is slightly more tan and more Asian. Very, think in our terms like Filipino or Taiwanese, along the Indonesian, Indo-Asian stylings. And she has long black hair. You can see she'll like brush it out in the morning and rebraid it. She spends time getting all the spores and fungus and crap out of it and shaking it out and rebraiding it.
Forgot hair. Good thing I have this giant submarine thing on.
It does take you guys about 10 minutes to get in and out of your full suits and stuff. Yeah.
You need powder.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
You need a little bit of baby powder just to grease the wheels just a
I
tad.
have never been so form fit in my life.
Just keep it smooth.
Every now and then.
When we wake up, after everyone's kind of gotten all their gear on, camp's been torn down, we kind of start.
Yeah. May I ask just really quick, how did the tents fare? That's the first time we've used them. No like weird structure issues.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check on them.
Just want to make sure that they
No,
work.
you're fine.
Well.
That's a
Nat 20.
Oh, girl.
You go over it thoroughly. It works out really well. You are very careful when you set it up about putting it over jagged rocks or stones or pebbles or things like that. As long as you continue to do that, there's not a lot of like wind or things like that. As long as you don't run into some other anomalies, they should survive super well.
Super clean in here. Antiseptic.
Yeah,
Smells like pine.
exactly.
Thank you for letting me check that. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
no, you're good.
Absolutely.
Good, they work.
So as kind of like right when we first get going, Tesla's gonna walk up to Sam.
Well, before that happens, Sam, who is casting Greater Restoration on you?
I could do it on myself.
Okay. So you go ahead and you prepare and cast Greater Restoration.
5.
What were you rolling for?
The Constitution.
The Constitution check?
The DC Constitution check to see how much effective
How effective it is today.
Correct.
Got it. Today you have 1 point of exhaustion. You are not poisoned. You do have disadvantage on ability checks, though.
And the DC goes up.
And the DC goes up. Yeah, what was the DC before?
14.
So now it is 15.
Okay.
Got 4.
Um,
And I have 4 hours of, if I remember correctly, I have 4 hours of normal
right.
Activity versus 8.
Right. So they may have to carry you the other 4 today. Also, do me a favor. Roll me a D20.
6.
Ooh, get rid of that one.
Oof. That's
What?
the new one.
What is the spell level of Greater Restoration?
5th.
You are okay.
Oof. Oof.
Okay.
I get
So
Luster Restoration all day. I can't help you, buddy.
Yeah.
You guys begin. You can attempt another Greater Restoration and another save after the 4 hours.
Okay.
So
it's not like once a day. It's as many.
no, normally it's once a day.
Okay.
The most you can get out of it is 8 hours.
Okay.
That's just the most your body is up for.
Okay.
But if you fail the con save, you can spend another spell slot, make another con save, and travel 4 more.
Time for it.
Oh, so yeah. So after Sam goes through their morning ablutions, Tesla will walk up and be like, "How are you feeling today, my friend?"
Tired. Exhausted.
Well, hopefully, we'll get this all sorted out, and you'll be as good as new. But
Yeah.
while you were resting, I happened to have. When my hands get idle, I start to itch. So I usually have to work on something, and I worked on something for the Miku, and I created something for you as well. If you would like it.
Sure.
Okay.
You didn't have to.
Well,
I appreciate it.
you are going through a difficult time, and I have oddly grown fond of you.
I like you too.
Well, I don't know why, but when they take out the a leather bracelet with at the end of it is a small like a stone charm, and they hand it to you, and I've heard stories of where you grew up, your things that you find peace in. You wish to find peace during a very difficult time. I ask that you hold that and remember it, and you see the charm that's on it is just in the shape of just a book, a tome, and like now this may sound weird, but smell it.
Smell the.
Just do it.
Make a perception check.
I'm not using that one.
Man.
Today is not your day.
14.
Oh, better.
Oh, you kind
I
of
have a
smell it
+7.
through the mask.
Yeah.
You can kind of get it.
So the smell is smell of books, smell of the library. So
Thank you, Tesla.
if you need to find peace, hopefully that will help you.
I wish I had something to give you in return.
It is, please don't.
I appreciate it.
I wouldn't know what to do with it.
At one point, all I hear is. So I like lean over to Miko, like, what do they do it? Just like.
I thought that should we do it?
So we start like breathing.
I'll walk back and be like, "What are you doing?"
Just trying to forget.
This is something I made. Stop it! Stop being weird. Oh.
Being weird.
Oh.
That's how I pack it in. What are they doing?
You
So
people are
else to be weird, we should
strange.
do it too.
Is there any like specific coloring or anything on it? Just like leather and
It's essentially just like, because it's all things that I can pretty much
put
find.
together, right?
So it's just leather and stone for the most part.
Aw, that's so cute. I love it. All I see is sniffing, but
Where we were hyperventilating.
is it broken? Is it broken?
Well, not me, but you.
Also, I should probably use my infusions, because that's probably necessary.
Are you switching them out for other things?
No, I've because we don't have. I think I'm the heaviest hitter that we have
Tonight?
I
see what you mean.
Um,
Rothgar, go to sleep. Carry these tents. He's fine. He's got wings.
So I am going to use enhanced defense on.
I already have it on me.
Yeah, so on. I'm going to use it on Sam.
Okay.
Um,
I think maybe I just didn't delete it.
do you already still have it?
It says Tesla infusion.
Then don't worry
plus
about
2
it.
magic bonus to the AC.
Yeah, so
Good.
keep that.
Okay.
I'll do the +2 on diplomacy for Rothgar.
Is he going to be fighting tonight with us?
Is he? I don't know.
No.
Because
No.
he's not here to actually
He's not
fight,
going to.
Okay,
so-
then I will. Good gracious, this is hard. Do you have who has a shield?
I do.
You have a shield? Then I will also give you repulsion shield. So after you get hit by a melee attack, you can use your reaction to push the attacker up to 15 feet away.
It's nice.
Yes.
Oh.
Mhm.
Get out of my
Is that an action? Or does it just
It's
happen when
it's
they
a
are hit?
reaction. You use your reaction to do it.
Okay.
They
I gotta remember that I have that. Okay.
It's real nice. It's like feather fall. Like, oh shit, bad things are happening. Psh, and you like shoot it back, which is pretty cool. Feather fall's like, you're falling. Ah!
Okay. So
I'll
it's
use
your
my last one since this one is also in a really bad shape still. Create replicate magic item, periaptive wound closure.
Okay.
What's
So
that?
He's given it to me for
it'll stabilize him if he goes to 0.
yeah, I don't roll death saves.
That's really cool.
10-4.
I don't have all those.
That's
things.
it. Promise.
Okay.
Artificers. Jesus.
Well, and they have the pregame. Now, the more I'm like looking at stuff, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They're pre-gaming the whole. They're like, here, take this red cup, drink. Like,
Oh,
it's like
fine.
that,
I love
yeah.
it.
And bonus actions up to my ass in bonus actions.
bonus actions in pregame.
Yeah,
It's literally all we're good for.
it's also the title of my new rap album.
Bonus actions
in
in
free
free.
games.
Pregame.
Name your sex tape.
Lord.
I'm
Cody's
just
like,
funnier
oh
the way I
God,
think about it.
what game am I DMing?
I know what game I'm DMing.
Oh yeah, he does.
I'd like all of you to roll a d20, please.
Just like that.
13.
3.
Go ahead.
14.
Is this at all perception related?
Nope.
Cool. Then Archie, you're just on my shoulders. Man.
So, Mandriel, I would like you on the second part of your day. Who is casting Greater Restoration on you?
If no one else can, I can do
I
it
can do it.
a second time. You can do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then make your con save, and you roll me a d20.
Am I adding anything to it?
Nope.
15?
11.
You're good. So it's not going to increase the DC.
Okay.
But it is, you are not going to rally for the day. So your point of exhaustion stays.
Okay.
Okay.
But I am active for another
You
4
get the other.
hours.
You get the other 4 hours. It's going to cost a second spell slot, but you get the rest of the day.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't have to carry you.
Correct.
Cole, what did you roll on your d20?
I rolled a 13.
A 13. Okay. Interesting.
Ooh, that's never slightly uninteresting.
It's so boring.
Everything's bland.
So bland, so tacky. Like, it's the old Navy in here.
It's
I would like you to roll me a d6.
Scheiße.
Ah!
This
The
is just
square.
for magic.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out which one.
Choose wisely.
Magic.
5.
Okay. Talk to me about diseases and Warforged.
I am immune to disease.
Good to know. Good to know. So you guys actually encounter and run across what is, it's not the same spores that you guys have been avoiding and running and attempting to avoid. But you actually see a piece of the moss sort of peel back, and there is another disease down here in and among all of the things that are growing. Greer can inform you. Well, actually, see if he even notices. Oh, no, he doesn't. Never mind. You're fine. We go to day 2.
Oh, God.
Can I have your con save? And if you are casting on yourself,
I'll do the first one on myself, and then the second one,
sure.
whoever. That's a 6. Con
Okay.
goes up.
Jesus, man.
Man, what?
What
He's
dice
so
are you
sick.
using?
I'm rotating through dice.
All
Yeah.
your dice in here.
Right?
He's not feeling
He's rolled
well.
a 5, a 6, a 7, a 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So your DC increases. You've got the half day. Roll the d20 on the spell, please.
Let's not use you guys.
Use the white one.
15.
You're good.
I'm an ASMR.
Still the 1 point, or is this increased the
Exhaustion.
exhaustion?
Right.
Because
You did have a full rest,
Correct.
so you are fine.
Okay, so still the 1.
Yep, still the 1.
I'll put you in that.
I would
Little baby.
like
Bubble wrap.
is Miku casting it on you the second time?
Is this a different day?
Yes.
This is day 2.
Day 2.
Yeah.
The
Day
second
2 of
one.
travel.
Cast it again.
So,
So your second save, your
18.
that one meets it.
Great.
So 16.
good, all around. What was your roll on the d20?
18.
18.
Wait, what it is. You 3 are timeout.
It's my ASMR dice. Look, I'm godly.
So use the right one.
ASMR or ASMR?
Oh, either way, girl, I'll take it.
How much food and water supplies did you guys purchase?
A lot. I do remember that because I remember going, oh, that was a lot. But if it helps, I can also create food and water
So can I?
And I can always find food.
inside the tent safely.
Well, you can only find it if it's there.
Okay, good call.
And I can make good berries, so you can only have to eat one good berry a day.
So,
Also true.
but did you guys bring supplies with you?
Yes.
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 I
Okay.
don't know where it's written. I will look for it right now.
Sounds good. Roll me a d8.
I remember you very specifically were like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
To,
Yeah.
6.
6 days worth of supplies.
Nice.
Spoil.
Terrible.
So it went Liam.
Yeah. Ooh.
We're all like,
That was a roller
yeah.
coaster.
that meme of Thor where he's like,
Oh.
They seem to get opened and infected.
Can I?
Just in whatever you guys are carrying and traveling with them,
Mhm.
somehow spores get in them.
I can purify food and drink.
I was going to ask that. I just wanted to know
Yeah,
if
you can.
we can try. How
It's-
does that?
It is up to you. You are.
She is spending us. It's the second day that we forget. She's been spending
It's
spell
a
slots.
first
trying to-
level.
Okay, as long as
Yeah.
let's both.
Oh,
do
we
it.
have them.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Well, because
let's
it's
try
6
to-
days worth. That's like a lot.
Yeah, it is.
So
The slots are
it's
there.
5-foot radius of food and drink is rendered free of all poison and disease.
How did
Nice.
both of you do it?
10 feet.
Oh,
I don't think
This
I'm
tent
that
is
much.
full of clean food now. Like that's
Okay.
if we may.
You may attempt to do so. Absolutely.
What
Who is doing it?
I'll do it.
You are doing it. Okay. Roll me a spell casting check. Just add your wisdom modifier.
Oh,
Is
good, that's better.
at this range, it is a DC of 12.
Well, I rolled a 17.
Nice.
So
So
Good
you're
job.
good. And now roll me a d20 on the spell cast.
I'm going to use the same one. 14.
You're fine.
Oof, good job, guys.
Okay. So
This
yes,
sucks. This is better.
So do we have it back?
I will say you get 3 days back.
3 days back. Thank you.
Yeah. Some of it is too far gone.
That's
It's
fair.
just, it's gross. It's squishy melons and covered in green. And it's, even after you purify it, you're like,
Fireball.
I could not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like what happened sandwiches.
Exactly.
Just like, and no.
Day 3. May I have another con save, please?
This is like more stressful than a fight, and I love it.
17.
See?
Yes,
Nice.
Look at
The
you.
white dice it is.
All right, you made it the whole day. Roll your spell check for me. Just the D20.
Ooh, 4.
4.
You'll be for Constitution only.
Okay. Do me a favor. Roll me, I believe, a D100 or D20. Let's see. What level is this spell?
5.
Is 5th level spell. So let's see. Random generator. Wow. Yep. Roll me a D10.
God, I never used those. Let's go with the white one again.
Remember, you said you weren't going to pull one out?
No, D12.
Oh,
What's
okay.
that?
I got scared. I was like, oh.
An 8.
An 8. Okay.
Oh.
After you cast the restoration spell, for the minute afterwards, you are polymorphed into a cave bear.
Oh, amazing.
Does
Does
he...
the suit polymorph with me?
It does.
Okay.
Oh, good. I got scared. I was like,
I did too. Do the effects of the suit still stay with me?
It becomes part of your skin.
I don't like this at all.
I love this.
Does that mean that I can potentially breathe spores then if I become a bear?
Oh, don't like it.
I try to hold my breath.
Roll me an intelligence saving throw.
I was going to say for a minute,
Is
that's
this
as
a
long as you
bear's
can breathe.
What's
Yeah.
a bear's intelligence?
How long are you a bear?
For a minute.
For a minute?
I can.
Well,
Let me do roll intelligence. Ooh, that's gonna be a no. That's a 4.
well, I can create wind around your head for a full minute.
I was going to say, can anybody talk to animals? Because I can't.
Yes.
Nope.
So, when do you cast greater restoration on yourself in the morning?
I would
You wake up, you're in the tent.
Oh,
You
shit.
have to do your prayers to gain your spells.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's the first thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get dressed in your very dense cat suit? You probably have breakfast before doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to get girdled in and then try to eat. That's not effective.
You
I
wanna
think I
eat
would do it
this.
before helping tear down because
So-
obviously, like, I don't want to be exhausted.
Right.
while
Yeah,
tearing down.
exactly. So are you inside the tent or have you stepped outside the tent?
I think I would have. I think Carlos thinks it would have stepped out. I
Okay.
think that's the logical.
I'm okay with that. That's why
Yeah.
I'm asking. I'm not
You're smart enough to be logical about this.
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just trying to see what your
That's
what
fair.
your morning routine is like. So you've come out of the tent. You see everybody breaking things down.
Oh,
Greer
Ooh,
and
by the way, intelligence is a -4. It's a 0 for intelligence.
Mhm.
I've rolled a 4, -4.
As you guys are beginning to break down your tents, Greer and Saishen are there burning away what fungus that they can. It is day 4 of your 14-day journey, 10 days more to go, and you guys have to be traveling at a quickened pace. And we'll say that Rothgar has potentially met up with another Oathsworn or two,
Oh.
and you're traveling at 2 separate paths in the hopes that one, if a cave-in happens or if somebody gets delayed, somebody can make it to the head mushroom and collect it if possible. So he is not immediately there. As you cast the spell, make perception checks for me, the 3 of you.
I would like.
Wait, are we not going to the Oathsworn Temple camp place, or are we going straight to the mushroom?
We're going straight to the mushroom. We don't have time to stop.
Oh, okay.
There's a brown bear?
I have an 18.
Cave. It says cave bear. I'll give you brown bear.
I
Yeah,
just stats I pulled
brown
up.
bear. Perfect.
24.
18.
18, 24.
Tesla's
Perception's
is a
right.
9.
Okay.
Edison's is a 17.
Okay. Even the Tesla with the 9
Okay.
is what you guys see is a sudden warping and like weird splashes of color, of purples and greens, very vibrant emerald sort of jewel tones. And it's weird because even though the phosphorescent lights down here are very much greens and blues and sort of dripping white lights, this is a very bold splash of color. And you guys sort of turn and look. Tesla, you probably turn the wrong way first, and then make it
Whoa.
back around.
You're looking for Laura Bass. Like, this is
And you guys see
The disco stick.
a cave bear, brown bear, large creature that is next to one of the tents
What the booth?
and is just sort of.
I look at it and I'm just like,
Make
I do not try to go there.
make an animal handling check.
Yeah.
oh God, this is not going to go well. That is a 10.
10. Put me a wisdom save
Me?
with the bear's wisdom.
He's more wise than he is
That's not
intelligent.
Yeah.
Has a 3 plus 1, 4.
Oh no.
Force
They
number
are.
today.
They want to hurt you.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals while you're doing that. And call out to the bear. What are you doing down here?
Am I smart enough to understand what she's saying?
It's speak with animals.
Okay.
So it is a spell designed to allow the animal to talk back.
Is he smart enough to know he's currently a bear?
I will give you an intelligence saving throw
Okay.
to see if the bear is smart enough to know that he is.
I am
he was
person.
Samantha. Yeah.
Let's be smart. Is it a 4 again? Oh no!
Natural 1.
You have always been a bear. You will always be a bear.
Are you lost?
Don't hurt me. And I swipe.
Oh.
Roll a d12.
No.
The one that I put away.
Fucking A.
Purple went out. 7.
7. So you go to swipe and you kind of turn to go because you want to leave. Don't hurt me, and you kind of turn around, and we'll say right behind you was the tent. So at about 7 o'clock, you spin and catch part of the tent. And just sort
Of course I would.
it twists. We don't know what the damage is on
Okay.
it, but it probably bends one of the poles. What else would you guys like to do?
I immediately screamed, "My tent!"
So,
So am I currently like
You're
walking away?
Yeah. So we'll just go around
Okay.
to continue. So you're there, my tent, back over here.
so I will say that, like, due to my background, I'm well acquainted with, like, the powers of chaos,
Yeah.
which Cole is saying this is what it sounds like.
Uh-huh.
Would Tesla have noticed in his perception check, like, that there was, like, something?
Sure, make me an Arcana check.
Okay, thank God. You know what? You have let me down already today.
Just attacking it.
Ooh, 26.
26? Yeah. Yeah, you've seen a wild magic surge or two.
Oh, and I just go, oh dear. We should probably leave.
It's not a deer, it's a bear.
I know.
And
It's,
Oh, God.
no, this
that's
is
all I got. It's my tent.
I,
He's frozen.
so
For
who?
some seconds.
I was be like, who was in that tent? Who? Roll call. Who was here?
Ooh, I'm here. As am I.
Semi-real.
I was like, oh dear.
Okay.
I'm
You're so bad.
having a week, y'all.
That is your turn. We'll go to Rear and Saishen. Rear is gonna attempt to handle animal. He has a decent handle.
Interesting.
Animal score.
Is it a work thing? I'm curious why he's good at that. It's good for him. But I'm just curious.
A 20. Make me a wisdom.
What?
Way too good.
Make me a wisdom save. Wisdom saving.
I'm just gonna keep rolling through like
Yeah.
the dice. Like,
Jesus Christ.
9.
Today is not your day.
A
It's
9
better than a natural 1.
Well, he rolled a 20. So between the two of you, you
Okay.
get over a 25,
Okay.
which is the goal. Here, so as the bear, you're sort of trying to leave, and then you hear just sort of a deep sort of calming voice as this orc steps over in front of you and is like,
Nice.
"Easy there, relax." And while you don't understand him the same way you understood Miku, there's something about his presence that
It's calm.
yeah, it's calming. you're getting the feeling like while you were scared that they were trying to hurt you, this guy's probably not. Like this guy seems okay. Saishen doesn't know what to do, so she's like, shit, where'd the bear come from?
I can imagine.
Miku.
So we're not going to hurt you. Could you just stay calm for a minute? We are all here to help you. Are you lost?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, because she's
She's attempting. You can understand her. She's attempting to persuade you. And you make me an
20.
insight check.
A
Please.
natural 20.
A natural
inside
20.
is wisdom based.
Yes.
Cut.
A 4.
A 4.
Put that in jail.
I'm telling you, like I'm rolling through all of my guys. Like, every single one of you have.
You don't trust her as much as you trust the orc guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a 25 again. You were very close
Ooh.
between the two of you. But
Okay.
Make an animal handling check with that too.
well, I'm giving you persuasion because
Oh.
he can understand you. You're not doing. It's not like trying to tame a dog or like interact with an animal the way a person does. When you're speaking with animal, you're trying to communicate with it on a person-to-person level. But you feel a little calmer. You're not ready to attack, and you're less likely to bolt at the moment. So what are you feeling like doing?
I mean, Greer, I trust is not going to hurt me.
Yeah,
I'm not quite sure. I for sure don't trust.
right.
That's fair.
Miku,
I just
I'm
keep
kind of
yelling.
like on the ropes.
You're on the fence
I'm not
Right.
afraid, but I'm not.
Yeah, you're playing hard to get.
Smile.
So
You're playing hard to get.
I think I would just kind of like just sit there and kind of assess. Like, I think I would just sit there for a
Sure.
second, debating whether or not should I leave.
That
That doesn't
sounds
seem bad,
Asking
but
a
this-
question. in your
absolutely.
head.
That sounds fair. Anything from you, buddy?
How far has he gotten away from the tent?
10 feet.
Okay, so in my mind, I'm like, well, when we do the roll call,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, and I close my eyes. I can't fix it now.
Do I keep my coloring? Do I have like a little like black streak
Yes.
of hair? Like,
Absolutely.
You see a little
Yeah.
black streak of hair above my hair?
So I don't know that much about polymorph and
Mhm.
suits turning into. So while I'm thinking about the tent, I also start thinking, can he breathe? And then I say, can he out loud? Can he
Finish the sentence.
Can he breathe? Can he breathe? He's a bear. It's bear nose, and that's where
Thanos.
that's where my question stops.
Sure.
I don't have to
Tesla.
my life.
I will just be like, I think there was chaos magic, and Sam is a bear.
Oh.
So we must find a way to make sure. I don't know how long this is going to last.
Right,
Everything
nobody knows, right?
But try to make sure the bear doesn't breed the spores.
Got it. I can help.
Okay. Greer's going to continue the keeping the bear calm train. So you can make another wisdom or insight check. Make it insight. It's the same. It should be the same.
Dice number 7. 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, he rolled a 17. So between the two of you.
27.
Yeah, the bear's calming down. It's starting to sit. Miku.
Okay, I'm going to say, bear, don't panic, but there are dangerous things in the air that if you breathe them, it will not be very good. So I'm going to put some wind around you for a bit so that you don't breathe in these thingies and die, okay? Is that okay? There's going to be wind,
Doing it
but
anyway.
I'm not attacking you, I'm helping you.
Make a persuasion check and an insight check.
Uh-oh. That's a crisp 4.
Oh my God, you tried.
12.
This is so
I mean,
bad.
at least you asked first. You didn't start blowing in his face.
True.
This is
Okay. You are
Oh, I have advantage on. Oh, perception. Never mind. Just
Perception.
kidding.
You're tentative. You're gonna let this happen.
I'm casting gust of wind.
You cast gust of wind. The wind begins to
This blow drying
roll.
bear, like
all of a sudden the bear just turns into like one of those models that you see, the
Everything's slow motion, weirdly.
Yeah, slow motion with like the wind fan
It's like
coming
twice
from below.
I like it.
Someone cast slow on me.
Roll me a spellcasting check.
Oh, no.
20 plus your
No one
wisdom
cast
modifier.
anything.
Oh wait, that's okay. That's fine. 15.
15. Okay, what level is Gust of Wind?
Second.
Second. Great. So with the 15, you're able to direct the wind away from his face. And it doesn't like nothing goes up the bear's nose. It doesn't disrupt him. Because there was a chance that you were like, I'm not going to hurt you. And then like gust of wind up the nose. And it's like, no,
Spores.
You lied.
You lied.
It
But
lasts for a minute, so.
that's
Oh,
fine.
good. Helpful.
Now because you cast the spell, I need you to roll a d20.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I'm a bear too. 18.
You're fine.
Okay.
I was like, is that a 13? No, it's an 18. I need to re-ink.
Now, what I would like you to do is make a Constitution saving throw using the bear's Constitution with advantage
Oh, nice.
from the wind.
Oh, it's a strength.
No.
Strength save to get.
It's con versus the spores.
Oh.
You controlled the spell.
Yeah,
I'm letting
advantage.
you use the spell not for its intended effect,
Oh, okay.
not to push him, but to.
Push the spores.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
That's why I had you make the check.
That makes sense.
21.
21. You do save. The minute passes.
Yeah.
You guys are able to keep Samandriel calm, and as you are discussing other options and things that can be done,
No more spells.
you see him revert
Oh, good.
to his human form. You actually feel a little healthier than you have. Did you succeed your con save today? Great. So, absolutely.
So the exhaustion's
So you should be at 0 exhaustion.
Nice.
You are not any further infected. No more spores got in you because of the bear. So,
You are a bear.
I remember all.
Sure.
Yeah. That was
No one.
different.
No.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it.
You make a very cute bear.
Thank you. And I blush and I push my glasses up.
No more spells until we get out of here.
About to cost
No,
me
no,
a thing,
no, no.
and I'm like, ooh, okay.
Well, I kind of have no choice
No.
every morning.
Well, no, I mean until we get out of this area.
Specific area?
Yes.
Or the entirety of the Underdark?
No, this specific area, I
Where?
believe, may be close to it.
the closer that we travel towards any of the princes of the abyss, the greater chances for chaotic magical attacks.
Oh dear.
Good thing we have two spellcasters over
He was
here.
going to say it was a bear then, but can he try to cast mending on Le Broken?
From what we have seen, cantrips and low-level spells have lower chance. The stronger the magic, the more likely it is to.
Got it. Level
Don't.
5.
Level 5.
Level 5 is the.
Great.
Good to know.
Fighting demon princes without spells. Awesome.
So then,
A trusty butt.
as we're like picking up the rest of the tents and fixing things, can I try to tinker it a little bit instead of like full on mending first?
Mending is a cantrip. That would
Mending
be
is okay.
That would be fine. Go ahead and make me just an intelligence-based tinkering check to see if there is
Can I
damage. How
help
much damage?
since I'm proficient?
You can assist. Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
feel-
do it with
I-
advantage.
yeah.
I feel
Actually,
bad
I
for
have Tinker's tools also. So
We're just inspecting right now,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're all on it.
Thank you.
You guys are all there.
So helpful. Oh, that was a 5. So with the tinkering check, am I adding my tool proficiency?
Yes, you are.
So then plus 12. So then 17.
17. Nice.
I'm happy I figured that out.
The
It's higher.
the tent took very little damage. Really, it's just one of the pittons, one of the spikes that kind of holds it in
Okay.
place just got bent. So you're just
Oh.
a little effort and you kind of bend it back.
I mean, you
back
weren't
into
trying to
place.
kill it. You just wanted
No,
it out of
you-
your way.
Yeah, you were
so-
just moving. It was more like it got
Mhm.
caught on the bare butt
I'm not
than,
used to being
than
that big.
anything.
Now, he's not mad at you, but he's definitely like closing tent real slow.
Stank. I hate it.
I cast calm emotion. No.
No!
no more spells.
So you guys are on to day 4.
Yeah.
Was this 3 or 4?
4.
4.
That was day 3.
Oof, they flew today.
Well,
What was the D20 on day 3?
No, this is day 3.
Yeah.
Because I got 1, 2, 3.
Yep. What was the D20 on day 3?
For the con save, it was a 17.
No.
Oh.
Just the random event. I had you roll it early. Go ahead and roll it now.
I'm sorry.
That's
Didn't
fine.
he roll a 10? It was a 10, right? That he rolled.
Doesn't
Here we
matter.
go again.
You roll it.
A 9.
A 9.
You're a plant.
This is easier. Nope. Dead
No,
plant.
I think
Plant
the one that you're
death.
thinking of was what turned me into a bear.
I
Roll
think
me
that's
a
what he
second D20.
Oh.
A 5.
Jail.
did. For friends.
All of his dice.
Like literally, I don't think we can fit any more dice here.
Okay.
Fireball centered on himself.
We're gonna start.
Taking
Oh
himself
my
out.
god.
As you guys are
Burn up all
traveling,
the.
I would like you all to make perception checks.
Natural 20.
God
Well,
damn it.
Now, really?
Mine's a 9.
24.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, now.
What is the natural 20 total up to?
Have you ever been a bear
Tesla?
before?
20.
It's one of those, you're like,
Edison 28.
mhm. That was for perception. I guess I can try Archie. I'll try.
So what is Archie again? I'm sorry.
He is worse. He is forgot what they're called off the
Little
top of
flying
my
Spider-Man.
head.
I know it's like a little.
Yeah,
I know he's small.
I forgot what they're called though. The little thingies.
It's fine.
At a distance, you guys hear echoing through the tunnel, through the chamber that you are traveling, this buzzing. It's incessant and it sort of begins to creep up into your minds. This.
Didgeridoo.
Someone's playing didgeridoo, guys.
It's down the tunnel. With the natural 20, I'll say that you can tell that the tunnel, it winds. Most of them do, very much so. But around a bend or two is where this noise is coming from. There's not much in the way of direction that you guys can take unless you want to start trying to cast spells to like shape stone and earth and create a different tunnel. So you find that you're going to be approaching this creature or creatures. You actually aren't sure. What would you like to do?
This is a very bendy tunnel. You
Right.
said.
Yeah. It's very much. You can tell it's some sort of large serpent or worm that has just sort of crept through here and created the tunnel for you. That's not necessarily what you think is up ahead. Up ahead sounds like a swarm of locusts. Just the loud buzzing of wings rapidly flapping
So
against the stagnant air.
I will, as soon as I recognize that, I'll be like, well, unless we have a way to get somewhere else, we may have to prepare for the fight.
Could we send maybe Scout to look around the corner? Like Archie or Edison?
Or
Just take a quick peek, come back.
We can certainly try.
Absolutely.
So
So
that we at least we're prepared for whatever we see. So we're not
But-
walking into scary.
I'm just gonna draw Optimus either
Okay.
way, and then
Chill
Archie
out.
is smaller, so do you want
And he has flappy wings.
Yes.
So he could fit in.
All right.
So he's gonna Archie's normally around his shoulder, and just more for description than anything else. He looks like a metallic ball that's about this big, and I'm gonna toss him into the air. And when I do, his wings come out. It's like 2-pronged wings that go like this. He's gonna stay a ball. He's not gonna do the full just so he can have the flappy wings. That's all I am, flappy wings. And he's gonna go around whatever corner it is. He can go up to 30 feet. Do you need me to go further than that?
Yeah, it's about 60 feet away.
Okay, so I'm personally gonna slowly creepy with my
You can hear the droning get louder as you approach. Go ahead and make a stealth check for Archie.
Yes. Oh, he does have something for that. Good boy.
So sneaky.
Sneaky.
He's
Okay.
not a ball of light, right? He's just
No,
a
he's just a
ball.
metallic.
Okay. For some reason I kept thinking of him
Oh.
like
He did good. Let's see what he did. This is for you. Stealthy. Right now he has a 14. I can add something to it, +6.
Whoa.
Soft.
Okay.
Sneaky boy.
So around the corner he goes. He gets a good look. He has to come back to tell you about it, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
I can speak. He understands. We speak to each other. We're
Great.
capable of doing it.
He lets you know that there are 4 large bugs about the size of horses with very long needle noses.
Horse legs.
Okay. They're about the size of horses. They have wings. Obviously, I can hear that from how close I am.
Yes.
So that is the information that I share with you.
Hold on.
whispering.
He is a creature, correct?
He's a homunculus.
He's a homunculus. Okay.
Correct.
I'll give him advantage. Make him a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Is it against? May I ask? Because he is immune to acid, poison, charmed,
None of
exhaustion. Okay, good.
You sturdy little boy.
There he is.
Wolf.
Well,
What was it for again?
those. Con.
This is 0, so 7.
So Archie goes around the corner. He does not come back.
Oh,
Archie.
okay, that's fair. He dies a lot.
oh.
The good thing is I can remake him, but I don't want him to.
We will rebuild him.
We have the technology.
Thank you for catching.
So then I don't communicate that. I just get less sad.
Give you a minute. It's just maybe he's just flying around with some friends.
Yeah.
You wait, and the droning gets louder
Oh.
and louder as the things continue to approach. Are you still waiting on Archie, or have you returned?
Once
the
it
group
gets
at
to,
this point?
he knows to come back to me. So
Okay.
once it gets to a point, he's like, "Well, that doesn't seem good at all." Like, I'm gonna start doing the Homer Simpson.
Okay.
At
Since you're
least to
backing
tell
up,
my friends.
yeah, as you're backing up and you're on your way back, get about 15 feet away from them, and the droning sound begins to overtake you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
We'll do it. Oof. +7, 10.
10.
Mhm.
You guys are watching as Jarek is returning back towards you guys, and he falls unconscious.
Damn,
He
mama.
hits the ground.
Okay.
Mhm.
What do we do?
I would like everybody to flip for initiative.
Damn.
Do we have silence?
I think I don't know. Does not have to look to those spells.
Okay, so while you were gone, flip for initiative.
Oh, dang it. I was going to cast.
do.
I was like, as soon as he came back, I was going to cast Arcane Weapon.
Oh, okay.
I'll just do it.
I didn't come back. I passed out. I'm lying flat
He's
on my
about
back.
15 feet away from you,
Okay.
and you
okay,
guys hear
okay.
the droning as it's
Okay.
coming. You watch Jarek just face first into the dirt, like somebody unplugged him from the Matrix. He just hits the ground,
Like, just out cold.
out cold, unconscious.
Like 0 hit points unconscious? Or
No, just out.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
He has the unconscious condition. Starting at the top with Ace.
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah,
Um,
go for it.
may I
You
see if I can wake up?
You're unconscious.
Then I cannot.
There's nothing you can do, but do keep
Perfect.
flipping because it does impact when you get to go.
Will do.
Miku.
So they're can we see them yet?
Do you have dark vision?
No.
Then no.
We can hear them. Did we see what just happened to him?
You saw him. They're up at the top of
Yeah.
the tunnel. It is very dark up there.
How tall is it?
15 feet, 20 feet, 20 feet,
20 feet?
20 feet.
Okay. Then no spells. Well, I could just risk a spell.
What's the worst that can happen?
I'm going to. You said
I'm
20
gonna-
feet. Then I'm going to cast a wall of fire in the entire tunnel, 60 by 20. So it'll go up 20 feet.
Okay. So you're separating yourselves from Jarek.
No, I'm doing it in front of him.
You're doing it in front of him.
Yeah,
So he's
I'm
on
doing
our
it in
side.
front of him so that whatever's on the other side is going to have to go through that to get to us so that someone can get a chance to get to him.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
How far is he from us?
15 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast it. It's 120 feet. So
Mhm.
what do you guys think?
Ooh.
Like 30?
Let's say 30 feet.
Because
if
it's
you're-
20 feet.
30 feet in
Huh?
front of. Yeah, it's 60 feet and 20. So,
that's-
it'll take up the
It's
entirety of
blocking.
the
Yeah.
tunnel.
Let's say 35 feet in front of him.
35.
Just
To give
like,
us some space.
yeah, to give him some space.
Then I'll do that. 35 feet from Brick.
So 35 feet beyond Drake, you
Yeah.
cast the wall of flame. It lights up the area, and you can now see the shadows of the four. Which side do you make heated?
This side towards them.
So the side near Drake or the other side?
No, the other side. So they'll have to come through it.
So you see them. They are large horsefly-like creatures,
Alright.
and as soon as they are visible, you hear Greer shout at Saishen, "Chasm!" It's the name of the creature. It's a chasme, Chasme. The ability, known as Drone, has a 30-foot range.
Okay.
So they are 30 feet from Drake. So you cast it 35 feet. You essentially cast it behind them.
Oh.
Okay.
You did not know where they were. However,
fair.
they are large creatures,
That's fair.
but this side is cool. So
I
Oh, that's
can't
a
say
waste of a
anything.
spell.
No, I mean,
Uh,
Go.
I would like you to roll a d20. Wall of Flame is 4th level.
6.
You're fine.
Okay.
Essentially, if you roll the spell level or lower,
Oh, 10 4.
that's when a wild surge happens.
so I realized I was an ace, so I should have thought of this. I am unconscious.
Yes.
Archie
Mm-hmm.
is a homunculus. You said it wasn't dealing with any of those poison at any time. Can I, because Archie is technically not a part of me, but my creation, can I know if he is unconscious or
He is unconscious.
okay? I didn't want to overstep my
If he was-
bounds.
That's fine.
If he was dead.
Yeah, if he's dead, he's dead. Fuck
Right.
it. But like,
No, I'll let you know.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah,
know.
that's fine. He's unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got it. Ace, king, queen,
Queen.
queen.
What are you choose? Okay. Us. He's 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The creatures are 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Can I, in the spot right under the...
Go ahead and roll the damage for the wall of fire. I'm giving them advantage on their deck saves because it doesn't take
damage
up
from
all
wall
of
of
them.
fire.
Roll damage for wall of fire.
But no one's on.
Because they're large, they take up 2 squares.
Okay,
So
so
if-
they're
so-
halfway in.
So like I'm gonna say they're barely in.
Okay.
So I gave them advantage on their deck saves because they're moving.
But it's still something.
It's still something.
Oh, sorry, I was looking up this.
No, you good.
14 points of fire.
14 total?
Yeah.
Great. So they're all gonna take 7.
Not roll.
Okay.
So just under them, in the spot under them, there's a 20-foot radius. I'm casting silence.
Okay.
So that I'm assuming the entire tunnel in that area is
Mhm.
completely quiet.
Sure.
I'm assuming he's in silence as well because you're 15 feet from them.
He's 30 feet from them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were just at the edge of
That's
his
what knocked
ability.
me out.
So yes.
Yeah.
So that whole area of the tunnel is
Is silent.
silenced.
Got it.
I can't think of it.
I want to wake up. He's so
Here, I'll
quiet.
just do the. I rolled higher. I rolled the 3. It's a level 2 spell.
Okay. There you go.
I'm telling you.
It was a 17, and it was like, just kidding.
Yeah.
Bonus actions. I don't know what I can do with a bonus action. I'm going to.
You have
I'm just
your
gonna
own
prep my bow.
Okay. You unsling the bow. You knock an arrow.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's all I can.
Sounds good. You were on a
I was on a queen.
queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 are the Chasme. They are going to go rushing forward. They come out of the silence. They have a fly speed of 60 feet. They go flying. You guys are about 45 feet away from them. They go flying past Jurek. I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, I should have checked if you were. Never mind.
I'm in a silence bubble. I don't know.
Do we know if he's like 0 hit points unconscious or he's just unconscious?
You don't
we
know.
don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You're not sure.
21.
You save?
16.
Save.
15.
Save.
Nice,
You
good
three are immune to
Thank God.
the drone effect for 24 hours. Saishen KOs.
Oh.
Greer stays standing up. They come rushing in at you guys.
She's having the worst time.
She's having a bad. It's
I know someone who's having a worse experience, okay?
not a competition. For your
Isn't
winning.
it?
Four.
Sorry, Saishen, but
Yeah, no,
I think I got you beat.
Congratulations, you have a worse life.
Well,
Yeah.
she has died already, so I can't. I mean, we're pretty even. Right
Greer.
Did you
So
die?
1, 2, 3, 4. Greer, Miku, Samandriel.
now.
That's who the Chasme attack.
Okay.
So 2 of them attack Greer. Both of them miss with a 7 and an 8 total.
Did fire seem to have any effect more than fire just normally would on them since they're bugs?
This looked normal. 1 attack on Miku. That is a 14 to hit. 1 attack on Samandriel. Natural 1.
Nice.
So you see them come flying at you, and like mosquitoes with that long nose, they're just trying to
Ew.
stab you with it.
Fucking
With a
rude.
nat one, does it dig itself into the ground? He's like, no.
It it hits the ground, and you see it sort of bends, and he's like, So 7, 6.
6.
Sorry, Greer. Greer's right there. He's gonna do what Greer does. Let's smash face, Greer. Yes, Cody, let's. So I have given Greer some stats now. So yeah, natural 18, natural 14, both of those are going to hit.
Yay.
Greer's weapons are always considered magic. That is part of the oath. And he is wielding his great axe. So
Two-handed or one-handed?
two-handed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He better pummel. He better do it.
So that is so he takes 2 swipes on the one that attacks him, on one of the ones that attacks him, and just two large chops
Fancy.
come cleaving into and around it, and actually he deals bonus damage because I made him part ranger.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because they are
What a
You've already
ranger
taken
lifestyle.
damage.
Demons or
no because no, he's a horizon walker.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I was like favorite enemy.
favorite enemy.
Yeah.
So they take 8 more points of damage. So
That's great.
Luke Skywalker's cousin, Horizon Walker.
There's so many different versions of Ranger, y'all.
yeah,
At this point, I'm just like, I gotta read.
I really like the horizon walkers.
I'm on the base.
That is
I'm
it
level
for
1.
Greer.
Okay.
You haven't even
So,
chosen.
Tesla's
No,
turn.
not yet.
First, as a bonus action, I will cast Arcane Weapon on Optimus.
Great. What is the level of arcane weapon?
1.
Roll a d20.
Oh, well,
Yeah, look, we'll see.
Did Tesla make his con save?
Yes.
He did.
Yes. It was an
Did Edison?
Edison.
make
All
the
right,
con
well,
save?
let's see. Natural 20.
Yeah, he's fine. Okay.
That could have been a freaking
Hey,
hey,
hey.
coulda, shoulda, woulda.
17 on the
17. Yep, you're good.
Okay. So,
Does your arcane weapon have the? It's an extra d6.
it's an extra D6.
Of what? I'm curious what Tesla would. put on it.
Tesla.
Give him some stank, Tesla.
Yeah.
What do you want on it?
You know what? I'm gonna put You know what? I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm gonna put lightning damage on there.
Is it bad that that's literally what I was thinking in my head?
Lightning.
Lightning damage?
Same.
Thinking that I'll just like bug zapper these things.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What is
Not a
your
bad
what's your
idea.
weapon
Right?
again?
It's a great sword.
Oh.
Even if
Yeah.
it's for
Does
flair,
it like? I'm sorry, I'm asking, just getting visuals.
No, please.
Does it like come out of your hand? Do you like what
No,
kind of electricity?
So the
That shit charges.
all of a sudden I draw it, cast arcane weapon, and you just see like you see sparks like climb up my hand across like the sword
Metal.
and start to just and the sword just starts to
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Like a bug zapper.
yeah, it's like, it turns into like a bug zapper. It starts to glow
Absolutely.
like,
I love that.
and I will run up to the
That's
closest one
sword.
to me.
Okay. They're all equal distance. 2 on Greer, 1 on each of them. Who would you like to assist?
It looks like Greer can handle himself. Actually, it's 2 on Greer. Greer can handle himself. The one on Sam.
Got it.
I'm gonna
Protect the squid.
yeah.
Right?
Great.
I'm gonna swing twice. Is there a way I can maneuver myself so that I'm flanking the thing?
This thing is large. Flanking's not going to grant
Okay.
advantage. You guys have to surround something to get advantage.
So one attack is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
The other one is a natural freaking 20.
Oh yeah, that'll hit too.
Yay.
Look
So- So
Don't
the
forget the D6s.
I know.
I'm so excited for this election.
Like a
So the first regular attack
Okay.
is 3d6. So that is, let's see, that is 6, 7, 8, 9 plus another 6, 15 points of damage on the first attack.
How much of that is lightning?
That is that was lightning. So only 1 point is lightning damage.
So you realize that he is resistant to lightning. So that is
Ooh, good to know. But you
Aw,
learned
no
it.
bug zappers. Good to
no
know.
bug zapping.
Hey, this is how you learn.
With
Yeah.
with a bonus action, he can switch it. So
Oh, really?
his arcane
cool.
weapon, he
Oh,
can
that's
change
cool.
it to something else. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
But it'll be the
and-
next turn. But
Yeah,
still,
it'll be
he can
the
change
next turn.
Yeah.
So for the natural 20, however,
Mhm.
that is 66 I'm rolling worth of damage.
I will give you any of my die, but right now they're betraying me. so
Yeah,
you
I
guys-
don't want them.
No,
I'm unconscious. They
they're all
might not
sitting in
help you.
sage, by the way. You guys can't see it, but they're right here.
They're in sage and lavender.
Yes,
I thought they were in a cage.
I don't have a
If I
sage.
had a little, I can put the little naughty dice cube that's like infused with sage on the outside.
This is what we do.
You
today.
better.
The sage infused.
So that's 12, 22,
Ooh, I like those numbers.
3, 24, 25 plus 6, 31 points of damage, and 3 of them are lightning damage.
Okay.
Nice. Even though it doesn't work, I still hear. You
You
This
hear it.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear
It's sorta-
Well,
anything.
you can't. Hear.
You can't.
I'll
No,
tell you later.
it does bounce off of him.
Tell me about it later.
All right.
You should have been
New
there.
round.
New round.
Oh my gosh.
Wolf.
Oh, 9.
Up
Okay.
top, ace, king, queen, jack, 10,
Okay.
9.
9.
9.
Both of you like 2 times in a row.
Your dex is probably higher.
My dex is a 3.
You're unconscious, so.
Just want to wake up.
I know.
I know.
Does he have? Can he wake up as part of his?
I'm gonna check to see what's up with me, but you do what you need
Nothing
to do.
can wake someone up that's unconscious, right?
That we know.
You had okay, so
Can I
well,
smack him?
if you want to go over there and smack him, yeah.
But I don't want to waste my turn. That's not going to help mechanically in the game.
Well, here's the thing: you don't know.
That's the
Miku doesn't know.
problem.
Yeah.
No.
You have never seen these creatures before. You have never experienced this ability.
Right.
You just watched him pass out.
But I'm also
He-
being attacked by a big mosquito, so
Right.
sorry,
Exactly.
bud.
You don't know if he's even breathing. He might
Yeah.
legit be dead.
Yeah.
You are unsure.
But you currently have a situation in front of you too.
Exactly.
True.
Deal with you, girl.
No, I know, but if I saw you fall like that,
Oh, Miku.
I
Right,
don't know
right.
if she would just let that happen.
That's fair. That's fair.
Um,
I see what you're saying.
Because he's 15 feet away.
Yeah.
You haven't had a chance to really look at him.
Mhm.
And as far as you know, he just collapsed.
Yeah.
So,
I can cast and then move, right?
yes.
I'm going to risk the wild magic and cast Blight,
Okay.
4th level.
Okay.
So that's a con save.
They have advantage on saves against magic. That is a 17.
Meets it.
Does save. Still takes half.
Oh, those aren't fun numbers. Okay.
Then they're my friend. I believe in you. This thing keeps trying to kindle me, and that's not what I want.
Mm-mm.
I don't want to kindle
You
right
don't want
now.
to read right now?
27 points of necrotic damage.
27 halved to 14. Okay. And you're going to move over to...
I got a 14.
You're good.
And I'm going to go over to his side.
Great. The Chasme is going to attempt to bite and draw your blood. That is a 17.
No.
Okay.
Can I bonus action smack him?
No.
Okay.
If you attack, you can make a bonus action with an offhand weapon. You cast a spell, so no.
Okay. Then I'm just going to just...
Be there. Just be there. I can't hear you.
You can make a medicine check
Oh, I'll do
to
that.
see if he's dying. It's at disadvantage because he's completely covered. Because you can't see any wounds on him.
Oh,
Because he's in the gimp suit.
Oh, okay.
You scared me. I was like, by spores?
So it's a medicine 16.
You know he's not dead. You know he's just unconscious. You're not 100% sure why.
Good to know.
Good to know.
I'm unconscious.
You are unconscious. Yeah.
He's up.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're
that's
fine.
it. 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 are the bad guys.
Damn.
Of course they are.
One of them needs a new target. It's gonna turn to Cole, the one that was fighting Miku.
Okay.
So it attacks you. That is a 16 to hit.
That freaking just hits.
Oh,
Okay.
You need to do infusions. When my AC is higher than yours, you need to
Yeah.
infuse yourself. Like, I'm the
Well,
one who's-
normally my AC is like 17, but because I gotta wear this stupid thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no, is it piercing?
It is piercing. So
I'm unconscious. I can't tell.
that
I'm
is
staring over you now.
17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to roll the percentile against the piercing. And plus,
Oh, I don't like this. I know what captains do. 94 against
you're
piercing.
good. Yeah, you're fine.
This sucks, but it doesn't break.
Yeah, it pierces, it hits it, but it's so small that even as the poison pulses into the inner workings of your wood and juices, whatever.
Juice.
Yeah.
What kind of blood do you have? Like
Syrup.
syrup?
Something we can talk about another time.
Yeah.
Oh, your blood is delicious.
That is
Acid?
Battery acid. Like, oh,
that is 24 points of necrotic damage.
fuck my life.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 24.
Yep.
Okay, so let's try some
Not
radiant
kidding.
damage.
Okay.
Wild magic it is. Okay. Oh.
I've been risking it.
Okay. So that is that one. One attack against Samandriel.
Mm-hmm.
No.
18.
Just hits.
Okay. So Samandriel, roll your percentile against the pierce.
Let's go with white.
So, and I also take 24 points of damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ugh, 28.
You're fine. Yeah, because
Well, this is also the compromised suit.
oh, then what is the percentiles on the regular one? I think it's 15 and 20.
Yeah. So it's up.
So
so it's
is
40.
it a double?
So yeah.
So the
So
suit is
that one is compromised. So you are going to take 14 points of piercing damage
Okay.
plus 24 points of necrotic damage.
God damn it.
That reduces your maximum hit points.
So the 24 is the
The 24 is the reduction, not the
other
piercing.
14 is-
minus 14 minus. Oops.
Okay. 2 attacks on Greer. Natural 19 is going to hit Greer. I'm just going to give him the average, which is 24 and 16. So it's slightly worse than what you guys suffered.
Damn, we can't do radiant. I was looking at arcane.
Yeah, arcane weapons.
So
doesn't do
30,
radiant
40.
damage.
You would think arcane would at least be like something else.
Same.
That hurt, Greer.
No.
That hurt him.
Oh,
He's sort of. That was not good.
no.
Ugh.
TBK, guys.
Okay. Greer is up. Let's see what he can do. He is going to. Yeah. Let's see. He's gotta do something here. Plus 4 weapon attacks, damage. Okay. He's gonna Hunter's Mark and swing. And he'll, yeah. No, he can. He's gonna Hunter's Mark and swing. No, actually he's not. He's gonna cast healing cure mass wounds. That's what he's gonna cast.
Oh, thank God.
That's nice.
That's nice.
No, I'm sorry, mass healing word.
That's
It's
better
not-
bonus action, yeah?
It's a bonus action, yeah, so he can still attack.
Good.
So
Smart man.
that is 8 hit points back to everybody.
I'll take anything.
And 2 attacks. Oh, natural 1. And the 13 plus will hit. So he gets one good hit. Minimum damage of 5. But
That hurt. I mean, I get it.
all right. Saishan, I could really use you to wake up right now. Like, seriously, wake up. Shen!
No.
She's out.
No.
Okay. 6, 5, 4.
4.
4. Samandriel.
FML. Okay. I am going to. This one's like right up on me.
Yeah. He is in your grill.
In my grill. How close together are the chess maze?
How close together are you guys? They have come around you. I'm assuming you're about 5 to 10 feet away from each other.
That's what I.
So I would say you could catch 2 comfortably in an AoE without getting an ally. But as far as I'm seeing it, you guys have sort of huddled back to back to begin to fight off, and they've swarmed around you. So other than coning in like one direction and catching 2 of them, you have to turn and start to catch allies. Unless you want to move like out towards Miku and turn back around, but they will take attacks of opportunity on you.
I can't afford to get hit again. I want to. This is 15. Okay. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do it at a higher level. I am going to cast Spirit Guardians
Okay.
on myself.
Okay.
At a level. I risk it being higher, but screw that. I'm gonna do it at 4th level.
Okay.
There's a 15-foot radius,
Okay.
so I don't know.
So I'll say you can catch 3 in a 15-foot radius.
They
Absolutely.
must do a saving throw of some sort. Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
One is a natural 19. The other one fails with a natural 5. 15 plus 2, 17.
17, I think. No, 15 is my DC, so that one.
Okay.
So the ones that fail take full. The one that passed takes half.
2 passed, 1 failed.
Okay, so radiant damage.
Mhm.
That is.
Oh, and there's a 4th one. I only rolled 3. Oh, that's because you could only catch 3.
Correct.
Right.
22 radiant.
22 radiant.
Correct. And then their speed is halved while in the bubble. And it's the first time they enter the effect or at the beginning of the turn.
So now.
So,
yeah, because it's the first time.
and they look like little owls
Okay.
flitting around me
Oh.
because Miravina's my patron.
I love
Nice.
that.
And my wild magic, that was a level 4, is a 5.
Okay.
Jeez,
Does the radiant
girl.
damage look like it did?
Look at
Anything
these
extra?
rolls today.
Normal damage.
No problem.
Um,
it stays up for 10 minutes concentration.
And Greer did not magic surge either. So
Good.
And
So
as a bonus action, that was in my action, correct?
that was your action.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 1 at myself.
Okay.
I'll do the wild magic real quick. That's a 15.
Great.
Because I need healing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I believe Cole is the Cole and Tesla Edison. That's the words I wanted to say. I believe you're the last one.
Yeah, I had a 3. I will use my bonus action to change it to cold damage.
Okay.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? This goes good old fire, actually.
Okay.
And there's one in front of me, right?
There is.
Actually,
Here, I'm going to let you know because I misread it when she did Wall of Fire. They are resistant to fire.
okay, they are resistant to
Oh.
fire.
Yes.
Never mind then. Then I'm gonna go cold.
I mean, that was your
Okay.
first impression.
You need
Just
to
Well,
say-
actually, you know what? I'm gonna go thunder.
Okay.
Since,
Thunder.
Yeah. Thunder.
Because that's sound damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Essentially.
Vibration.
Vibration, yeah.
As a cantrip.
We'll see what happens. I'm excited.
Do I attack twice or do I try to avoid ever getting hit again? I can take one more hit before.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
these things need to die.
Yeah,
so.
they need to die. They need to die fast. 2 hits. Ooh, one's a 12,
Misses.
and the other one is a 28.
Hits. Absolutely.
So,
Do you know which ones sound to you?
this one's gonna be
They are not resistant to thunder. You can give me the full damage.
Nice.
8 points. 8 plus 6, 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Nicely done.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah. The 3 of them are bloodied. The second one on Greer has had minimal damage done to it. So it's still up.
Now, if I may, I
Yes.
know I am unconscious and I'm
Yes.
not trying to overstep my bounds. You cannot technically attack with him because you use your bonus action to change your arcane weapon, right?
Yeah, I
He
cannot.
can still move though,
He
correct?
c-
If you wanted him to.
yes,
That's
he can
just-
move, but
I
he
would-
can't attack. I will move him
That's what I would do.
to like assist Greer. Just
Okay.
be next to him.
Okay.
At the very least.
Yeah, absolutely. So new round.
Come on.
Sometimes I forget the
Let's
movement.
go.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah, I usually
He
think
can
like
still
he can
move.
do everything in a bonus action.
he can hide, he gets all that shit.
Yeah.
I believe. I don't know if it's the same.
Okay. So up top, I have Ace,
Ace.
King,
Nice.
Ace.
Good job.
Um,
I say good job like it's the luck of the draw. Like, good job at being lucky.
fuck, everything is concentration, and I wasn't expecting.
You're still locked and loaded, right?
I have the arrow. I can't get hit by this thing again. I'm gonna take my action to disengage.
Okay.
I want to stay somewhere centralized. You're with him.
Mhm.
Yes. I'm going to go towards Greer.
Okay.
And that way I'm still within area but have some buffer.
Okay.
And a bonus action, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon
Okay.
since it's not concentration. And I'm going to throw it next to the chasme that was attacking me.
Got it.
And it's going to look like a giant scroll. And it's going to slam into that one with the natural 2 plus 7. We had 9. That's going to miss.
Okay.
Kind of slam near.
Or was that your wild magic surge?
No, that was the weapon
Okay.
swing, and this is the wild magic 3, and the spiritual weapon is at level 2.
2.
You're scaring me with these fucking rolls today. What is happening?
Let's switch
I don't like
you.
this. I don't like this at all.
Okay, yeah, that's all I'll do.
Okay.
Right? That was my action to disengage movement. Yes.
Bonus action.
Yes,
That's
sir.
everything. So that was Ace, King,
King.
Miku.
So it takes a full action to smack him.
Yeah.
Well, we need more people,
Do
so
it.
I'm gonna smack.
Yeah, you take one. What's your strength modifier?
-2.
You take 1 point of
I absorb.
physical damage. You do cease to be unconscious, though.
Yay!
Oh.
Now, just to be fair,
Mhm.
hit points. Was that my first piece of damage? Or
Yes.
oh, good to know.
So let me get unconscious now so I don't get touched.
Right. And my second piece of information. Am I in a bubble of silence? Do I wake up and go, I didn't hear or see anything?
It's dropped because
Thanks.
I did a concentration spell.
That's all I wanted to
Yep.
physically. Miku?
Welcome to the fight. There are big bugs.
Oh.
Can
You-
I?
Now
Thank
that-
you for joining us.
Now that the effect has ended, you are immune to the drone effect.
24
Can I help him up?
Sure.
I do
Oh, that
that.
helps.
Yes. Left side chin.
I've got the magic hand.
Waika would. She would.
Keep up them pants.
Keep
Anything else, Miku?
Bonus action. I'm going to reach up and touch my quarterstaff and turn it into a shillelagh. So you see, I start scooting down.
Is Shillelagh a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Was the
King.
ice flare or is that?
The ice is just
okay.
It just looks
Queen. Jack.
Jack.
Go for it.
I got scared
Um,
too. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, oh god. So
getting rid of these high cards. I got a full deck except for
here's
two. Oh, I
here's
forgot to take out
here's
two.
this is gonna
I kind of want to know what that.
how close together are they all? No, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna do that. I am just going to swing twice at the one in front of me.
Okay.
Tesla.
Look, I am trying.
You are, and I appreciate that. You still have your damage up, right?
Yes,
Arcane weapon.
yes. Actually, no. I shouldn't actually. I forgot to
Concentrate.
do my concentration check
Okay.
because I took 17 points of damage.
So DC of 10.
DC of 10, 23.
Oh, good. So you still have it.
No, 21.
Mhm.
But I also took damage from the poison.
the necrotic.
The necrotic.
It's all one.
Okay.
I'm counting
Does
it
it
as
all
one
happen in
attack.
the-
Okay.
all the
Then
6
yeah,
seconds.
it was 21 altogether.
You're fine.
So okay.
Nice.
Cool. Then I will attack twice.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
21 altogether. You took a total of
24.
I took a
40.
total of 30 something.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. Well, that's a 26 and a 29 to hit.
What were the first two attack rolls you made?
I think it was a 21. I think 11 was the lowest.
So the 11 will miss. The 21 hits.
Well, no, the 11 was on the dice plus 10.
Great. That
21.
works.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay. So sorry about that.
You're okay.
Oh, I also was like that.
Yeah. So 3d6.
Oh, I always forget when it's concentration. You have to roll for concentration. Like my brain is like, oh yeah, that's right.
Get hit.
It's
Yeah,
more
I
of a
keep forgetting.
magic.
Woo!
It's more of a magic.
11 plus 3, 14, 20 points of damage on the first attack.
Absolutely.
Thunder?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thunder.
Thunder!
Not
Thunderstruck!
lightning, but the thunder.
Right. Not lightning. but
And
thunder.
the second attack,
Mhm.
6, 10, 12, 18 points of thunder.
He
Yeah.
is out.
Now, does the sound fill the chamber, or
Yeah.
is it okay?
Absolutely.
Ooh.
No, it's
That's
echoing.
cool.
It's echoing down the hall.
Hell yeah!
How do you like
Absolutely.
loud noises?
Yes.
Doosh, doosh.
Cool.
Sword of omens.
Jack. 10, 9, 8, 7,
Seven.
6, 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do have a bonus action.
Do it. Do
What you
your
got?
thing.
I am going to bonus action send
Edison?
Edison, yes, to attack the one that was hurt by Greer.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is just an attack roll. It's a 26.
Hits.
So
Happy
it's
song. Doing
uh,
so good.
I know I'm doing really well today. Yeah, 24. It's actually it's a 24 to hit.
I don't think
Today's the day that we need that knock.
3.
I don't think I caught it fast enough. I was off a
4.
beat.
So it's 7 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and I will throw an arcane jolt onto there.
Arcane Jolt.
Ooh. I forget it's
So
a
we have,
battle.
Yeah, a little sprinkle. So that's 4 points of healing to Greer,
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Bark like dog.
Okay.
and that's now I'm finally done. I'm sorry.
You got
No,
it.
no.
By all means.
The good thing is I'm up.
Yeah, you are, because my pimp hand.
Quarter of the day.
I'm gonna
Hey, didn't we need a
immediately.
pass?
I'm gonna turn around and see a hall of bugs and go, oh,
Welcome
Oh.
to the fight.
yeah, okay. And I'll go Archie, and I'm gonna go to Archie. I know he's like 15 feet, but I gotta care about my little boy. So is he okay? Is he on the ground? Is he like? Rah, rah, rah?
He's
Freezing
technically
out.
45 feet away from you.
Well,
Oh no, he is. Excuse me. It would have been
So I
at
got
the edge of the 30 feet.
Is he by the wall?
30. So he's 30 feet away.
I can make that.
Yeah.
Is the wall still up?
So,
Okay.
I'm gonna shake him. Where?
Yes, he has to take damage.
Does he have 1 hit point?
No, throw him on the ground.
Oh my god!
Throw him on the ground.
What's your strength modifier?
I don't know. It's a +1.
So he takes 1 point of damage.
Good.
Or 2, technically. 2
And
points of damage.
I need you to work with me here, buddy. Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna bonus action. What is this? No, I don't want that.
I don't like this.
No, that's not what I want. That's a lie. I just saw this arcane weapon, so I'm gonna get my arcane weapon
Okay.
started.
All right.
I haven't chosen yet because I don't know what's happening. So
Great.
but yeah, I see you down the hallway and I go, I'm ready. Just shake Archie in your direction.
Do you need me to snack?
No, he's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Snack side Jen.
Get back to the fight.
You're so far away.
On a 4, that is the bad guys.
No. Okay.
One of the ones that is fighting Greer is going to turn around and attack Tesla. However, at the start of their turn, 3 of them need to make wisdom saving throws.
Yes.
Nice. Good job.
And if he's
2 fail, 1 succeed.
10 for it, that is not as good. 6 plus 8, 14. Radiant is full.
14.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the 2 fighting Greer take the full amount.
And if their movement is half while within.
They're not moving
Ah.
very far, and their speed is 60. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
10 for.
But thank you.
No problem.
Okay. So 1 attack on Tesla.
Is Greer get an attack of opportunity?
He's just, no, because he's just shifting around.
10 for.
Yeah, you guys are all very close together. So
Fair
it's
enough.
kind of, he just spins
Yeah.
and hits. So 14, and then 1 attack on Greer. Natural 1. And then
With a bent nose.
yours,
I'm assuming it moves up towards me.
Killed one.
I killed one.
it actually is going to leave the area and it's going to go fly down Miku
Oh,
and attack her.
don't feel bad. She's got this.
Believe in me that believes in you.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
In her throat.
Oh, Lord.
My pimp hand was too strong. Oh, why was I cursed?
17 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
And roll your percentile for that.
boy.
You got this.
I feel like every time you encourage me, bad things happen. Like now. 22.
22%. What is do you know the percentage?
It's
on-
15. Hers isn't damaged.
Yeah.
So far.
Okay. Is it 15 on slashing
15
or on
for
piercing?
Piercing, 30 for
That's what I need
slashing.
to check.
No, it's the opposite. Piercing.
Piercing is easier.
is
Yeah,
is
piercing is
easier.
And then 24 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Your maximum hit points
I hate
are
that
reduced.
so much.
Reduced
It's in the
by
book.
how much?
Oh. It's
I
in
was
there.
like, it's in
Probably
there
24.
somewhere.
Oh.
Should be
No, it's not back there.
the percentage
So you
or
take
whatever.
24 and 17?
Yes.
We'll keep that open so we can
So 41 total.
near the bottom somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of their turn, Greer makes his 2
no.
attacks.
It's 15 slashing, 30 piercing.
Oh, shit.
So,
it's compromised.
Compromised.
It's
Can I
15,
reaction mend?
15 slashing piercing.
It is not a reaction to mend, it's an action to mend.
Fuck, it's backwards. Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was the opposite.
damn. But now we know.
Thank you.
Now we know. That's
Yeah,
honest.
let's keep that open.
Okay. Greer does hit his guy twice.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, shut
10, 18, 17.
I thought we were fine. And then I saw
Okay.
mosquitoes.
New round.
The adventurers all thought they were gonna do just fine.
Ace, king, queen, jack, 10.
10.
Yes.
You too.
I'd
There you
like
go.
to mend.
Okay.
Please
Mend.
take care of this person.
Okay.
That is your action.
That is my action. Then bonus action, I would like to use healing word
Mm-hmm.
on myself.
Okay.
Do it.
Second level.
Okay.
The
8.
way you just sagged.
Okay. And roll your spellcasting surge.
Hey guys, guess how many hit points I have?
Many.
69, dude.
Hey!
4, so I'm good.
Okay.
Nice.
I was like, oh, it's so low.
Yeah. I start running in that direction.
Good. You get
And-
back to where you were woken up.
Perfect. And then
There's a giant fly right
that
next
is
to you.
exactly what
Yes.
I wanted to know. So I finished my arcane weapon. That's the bonus action that I had.
Yep.
And I'm going to do acid because ooh. And I pull out
That is your theme.
That's my jig.
Keep on brand.
I'm going to pull out my axe,
Mm-hmm.
hand axe, and I'm just going to go ah to leave. It is now acidic. Let's see if
Okay.
I can hit.
Great.
I cannot. But I go ah, and now I am here.
But you do.
Mhm.
Well done.
There I am. Archie's just
Hanging out.
Yeah, I kept him on my shoulder.
Cool. 10, 9. 9 are the bad guys.
Damn it. They're always right before
This
me.
is my regular day. Hi, I'm here.
Okay. With the 3, one on Cole, one on Greer. The other guy has a target-rich environment. He's going to take a pick.
A target-rich environment.
So, Miku.
I tried.
Let's do this. Cole,
I tried my best.
Yeah.
20 to hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Miku, 19.
No.
No.
Okay.
Dodge that.
Greer,
It meets it.
19.
Slight
Yeah.
distraction. Possible.
It meets it.
Yeah, 19. Oh, shit.
It does it.
Fuck. Oh,
Wait.
okay.
Haven't I had the repelling thing on the shield?
You do.
If he hits you,
If
it's
it
a
hits you,
reaction.
but you can use your reaction. It still
Oh, I've
hits.
been forgetting about that. I could
Yeah.
push the other guy 15
15
feet
feet
back
away.
last time.
It's okay. We learn.
You can do it now.
You can do it now.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
So that way you can move without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody gets hit.
Yeah.
Everybody's
buddy.
going to
I
take
hate
Next
this
time.
stupid less AC.
Yeah.
15 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I will do.
So piercing is 30%. Just
Yeah.
so we know now.
I'm gonna roll.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, would you say
50.
that's a 0, or would you say that's kind of cocked at the edge?
I can't see it. Sorry. No, it's a 50.
No, that's a 0. This is 0 right
Oh,
there.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So
Then
it's
fuck
gonna-
you.
yeah, that's a 5.
Oh,
So damaged.
Yeah.
Fuck
so my suit's
it.
damage.
I got a 46.
You're good.
Mhm.
Greer doesn't have to worry about that. So 15 points of piercing damage plus. Oh, I rolled high. 15, 27, 29. 29 points of necrotic damage.
I didn't know which button it was.
It's like,
Oh,
it's hot in
boy.
here.
And your hit points are reduced by the 29 points
Jesus
of necrotic
Christ.
damage.
So you're at negative what now? Not negative, but
Hmm?
minus the necrotic. How much
Minus-
is it?
Oh,
Whew.
You got to be around 40 something each minimum.
No, mine is
Just for
53.
Mine's at 4. I'm 40
your 40.
what? That's not.
because I took it last.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I gotta do a 16 plus 8. This is 24, but I still don't think that's enough.
No, 20. Yeah, no, 15 plus 29 is a total of 39, 44, DC of 22.
24.
You're good?
Oh, is this concentration?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Arcane weapon's still up.
Yeah, that's good.
Greer returns, attacks twice. One of them is natural 3, the other's natural 18. 18 will hit. He deals enough damage to kill the first of the Chasmi that was on him. So only 2 of them remain. That is it for 9. 8.
They did their wisdom save, right? I can't remember.
One of the...
Did they do their?
I don't
I think-
remember.
Nope, not this round.
Okay.
So the 2 that were still in range of you is you're by Greer. 1 fails, 1 succeeds. So what's the damage?
23 is full.
23 is full. Okay. So
The hurricane weapon. Is that what that is?
No, that's my
a
spirit guardian.
Spirit Guardians.
Spiritual weapons not concentration.
spiritual weapon was what I
Okay. So 2 are still up. The one, the second one by you and Greer. The one over by the rest of you.
Oh, one of them died.
One, yeah, Greer killed one.
Oh,
Good job.
Yeah.
Greer.
Okay.
What is that?
8.
8.
I'm 8.
I'm writing it.
Should I keep this up or should I not let them hit us?
It's been damaging them, and we need them down. That's
Okay, then I'll leave it up.
Nice
I am going to take a walloping arrow.
Okay.
Whichever one looks not as bad.
That's the one near you guys.
Perfect. Oh, would I have disadvantage?
You know, you're
I'm
not
not in
in
melee.
fight. You're not in
Okay.
melee with him. No,
I'm
you're
gonna
behind Greer.
I'm
So
going to shoot a walloping arrow at it.
okay. Strength saving throw.
Which
Natural
one is it?
20.
You will not knock me over. That's fine.
Oh.
It's a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay, that is. Sorry, I haven't. Ranger.
You haven't shot in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage. Okay.
is
Nice.
an attack of opportunity a reaction for them.
Yes.
Good to know.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna take the
Thank you.
spiritual weapon to that same exact one.
Okay.
And that is 15.
Barely hits.
Barely hit. Okay,
Nice.
I'll still take it. That is gonna be 5 damage.
Okay. Nice. 2 good solid hits on the remaining Chasmi. He is looking pretty rough. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
4.
4.
Okay.
Hard
Yeah,
business.
it's been a bad day.
It's been a great day.
How many are still up?
2.
2. The one in front of me is still up.
Yeah, that's the one between you and Greer.
Gave me a hard time.
Yeah.
Sucks, and I hate him. I'm just gonna keep swinging as
Okay.
much as I can. Just
Is he flanking?
You guys have to surround something.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure how that.
It's 24
24 does hit.
to hit for the first one.
Yeah. One, it's a large creature, and flanking rules negate the opportunities for certain spells and things.
Okay.
But when 4 of you are surrounding something, that's when I
Okay.
tend to do it.
19 points of damage on the first attack.
Nice. He is barely holding on.
And you know what? I'm gonna throw Arcane Jolt onto that.
Yeah.
Do it.
At this point?
Mhm.
Yeah, I might as well, right? Because your boy is hurting.
Your boy.
So I'm just gonna freaking throw an extra 7 points of damage onto that.
Ouch.
10 points of force damage. Just
Yeah.
boom! And as I hit, I'm just like, suck it.
Yeah, the giant fly gets thrown about 5 feet back as the force damage ripples through its body. Sort of the goo begins pouring up and out of it.
Flying away.
Okay, and there's one more on Greer, right?
No.
There's one more. on
That's the
us.
one between you and Greer.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's one
Greer
on-
killed one. You killed the other one. All the ones by you guys are dead. About 15 feet away, there's one that still remains.
Okay, because I thought there were 4 total, right?
one
You've
little-
killed 3.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
I'll go
You
to
in
the
particular. No, they're Greer killed one.
yeah. I'll go up to the other one and swing at it.
Okay.
Misses. It's a 2 on the dice.
Okay.
But bonus
Now you're
action. What's up?
here. Now you're here.
Yeah. Hello.
Now are we surrounding it?
Bonus action. Run Edison over,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what? I'm gonna actually keep Edison over there. I'm gonna be like, Edison, wake her up,
Okay.
Sasha,
and
yes.
Edison will like turn and like do like the whole like dog kicking him,
Got
like
it.
the rear leg kick.
Okay.
That's
They're like,
funny.
do.
I didn't think that that's where you were going with it. I just saw him turn to the side.
Oh,
and
no,
kiss
I
his
was-
leg, so I was like, he's gonna
Just piss all
just
over.
pee on
it.
her.
God damn it.
Unacceptable.
Emotionally
All right.
damaged.
Emotion, psychic damage.
Anybody left?
Yeah.
No.
Is she awake now?
Yes.
Okay.
she is awake.
Good for her.
All right. New round.
Hey.
Oh God.
Ace, king, queen,
Lord,
Jack.
all
Jack.
3 of us.
jack.
I would like.
My dex is +3.
Yes,
yeah.
do it.
I'm a
do it.
0.
I
Okay,
keep forgetting.
uh,
what
No,
it
I'm a
is.
1.
I'm going to roll for Tempest. I'm
Oh,
good.
no.
How does it look? Does it look bad?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Blight again.
Okay.
She wants it wrong.
I do.
It fails.
Yay!
Yes.
Good job, proud of you.
Die.
I would offer you dice, but
I have 8 now. Thanks, Nicole. Okay, that one
Fucking
fell in there.
What level are you casting Blight at?
4.
Oh my.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
she
sword.
might just slay.
Okay.
You might just turn into a potted plant for like a minute.
Wild magic's so much fun though.
No,
It's terrifying, but it's so much
it's fun if you like chaotic.
29.
Yes. The necrotic energy creeps along the chasm. It begins to rot rapidly as it falls to the ground. Roll for your surge.
8.
Okay.
Yes.
Woo!
We're
We
just
are
barely making these like chaos.
I hate this.
Oh, but man, like while you see her like decaying this thing, her eyes are like getting darker.
Yeah.
The wind's flipping around her, but she's staying in control. But she looks like she's enjoying it.
She's like, I'm not gonna be a bear.
There's nothing wrong with it.
All right. Here's what I would like to do, guys. Let's take a quick 10-minute break.
Okay.
We're going to give the chat the opportunity to enter to win our
Yeah.
storyteller D20 dragon
Look how
hat.
pretty
Look
it
at that.
is.
Bam.
Oh, I'm presenting
The
like
original
Vanna
design.
White.
Look at that. Boom.
Oh,
Boom. Everywhere we can.
presenting it?
It was
Look
on
at
the
this.
side.
Ooh. Good job. Moving around.
Oh, Vanna.
Hashtag pimp hand.
Let's go with hashtag pin me.
Ah, I thought you were gonna say pimp hand.
Ah,
So close,
Tricked you.
but not quite.
Pin.
Pin
Pin me
me.
still works.
So put that in the chat. If you are a patron, you are automatically entered. Patrons are always entered to win our contest because a lot of them watch our stuff time shifted. We're going to be back at 10:10. So that is 13 minutes from now, according to my clock. So we will see you guys in just a few minutes. Cole, would you mind taking us out?
I
real
will
quick?
do that.
I appreciate it.
Your luscious laugh.
Thank you. Yes. All right. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
fighting.
Until then, stay tuned.
Mm, 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 mm.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. We're Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Cassandra playing Miku and Tempest, the Arctic Druid Storm Herald Air Genasi.
Carlos playing Samandriel, the Asimar Knowledge Cleric Ranger.
Hi, I'm Eduardo, and I'm playing Jarek. He is a human artificer alchemist.
I'm Cole. I'm playing Tesla for now, the Warforged artificer who might not make it, y'all.
So
Don't be throwing that out there. Knock on wood.
who has a compromised suit. I'd
Tesla.
like you to roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Come on.
Man, that shit.
That is a 17.
Okay. You're okay.
I run up to
For
him
now.
and mend that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah, then I just mend it myself.
There you go.
Okay. But,
It's
yeah.
mend on mend on mend. We're
Mend.
like, ah!
Just say, so cantrips, do we still have to roll?
Not on
Okay.
cantrips.
It's any spell level.
Yes. The spells of a significant strength.
Okay.
And that's why it's easier to set off a wild magic surge the higher the spell level.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that us two are only half casters.
I'm not a great attacker. So
Actually,
I'm here to heal and fix the suits.
well, theoretically, all four of us are half casters. Theoretically. 'Cause when you get
Technically,
mad-
you guys are.
No.
You're a full caster.
Yeah, you're a full
Oh,
I have
caster.
well,
arrows
you've
now.
multi-classed. That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Both of you have
I
multi-classed.
have arrows.
I can smack. I got my hand.
The pit hand is
I cast
strong.
Shillelagh on my hand.
God damn it.
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I would have done it if I could.
While he's mending,
We're rolling for the winner. We will let you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
know at the. You texted me.
oh my god.
Okay.
It's brownies. I worked hard on this.
I wonder what it's like to be a winner. Let's ask this person.
It's Tristan.
Yay!
Yes.
You win.
So we will be reaching out to you. Get your contact information. We should have it already, but just in case. And you get the infinite storyteller D20 hat. It goes in all the cameras.
Like this.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
point in the right
wow.
direction.
All right. Let's get back into it, guys. So you guys have just defeated the 4 Kazumi. What would you like to do now?
Heal.
Sleep.
So
We just woke up.
I'm actually not feeling terrible. So
Okay.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to walk around. And
Great.
Make sure we
So it is day 3. You had rolled for this encounter. Roll me a D8.
1.
So you guys have only been traveling for an hour.
Oh my god.
Oh, my life.
One of your 8 hours.
Then I'm going to go ahead.
Okay, so I still have 7 hours of good time.
You technically can only take 1 long rest per 24 hours.
Oh, interesting.
So you might as well
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
you better keep walking.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on myself.
So would you guys like to take a short rest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You can use your hit dice during your short rest. After a long rest, you'll recover half of them. Would you like to make I'll take either Arcana or Medicine check.
That is a good question.
Can I collect whatever like venom
Arcana.
that comes off the
Yeah.
books?
Yes, that is a survival check.
22 on the Arcana check.
Mhm.
And can I also see if there's any components worth?
Survival.
26.
19 Arcana.
That's another one that I'm very right.
And that is an 18 on survival.
So there's technically no venom in the Kazmi. They're just they're mosquitoes. They literally are sucking the blood and life out of things. But what they do have is their carapace is good natural armor.
Oh.
So you can, between the two of you, you can
Bug armor.
Hey.
yeah.
Hey,
Let's do it.
It's a component. So I will say you're 18, you're 24. I would
26.
26.
have
If
very good
you're
survival.
26, we will make that 8 doses of demonic Kazmi blood.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea. We're going to find out. 8 doses of demonic Kazmi blood and 1 Kazmi carapace.
Nice.
1 full Kazmi carapace
Hit die is dice plus
for every hit
Okay.
dice. Yes.
Correct.
So I'll write down the Cosmic Blood and you can get the Cosmic Carapace, or what did you just say?
I feel like we'd be switched with that.
Okay, then I'll take
Carapace.
Cosmic.
I'll take the blood.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, because poison, alchemy, and herbalism
Yeah.
and medicine.
So just to
So-
check real quick,
Mhm.
with a medicine check, is there any tools that I can learn to help with that? I don't off the top of my
Medicine
head.
is a skill, and there is it is an adventuring skill, and there is a medicine kit.
Yeah.
When you are proficient in medicine and you have a medicine kit, you can automatically stabilize somebody. There's no roll involved. It's just
I was thinking about, I think, the healer feat.
Right.
I think that's
and,
what I was
and
thinking
there
about.
is a feat for that.
Cool. So I was learning about that because I was asking, I should say, because there's no, in my brain, I was like, I'm tool proficient in things, but I don't think that works with medicine because of that.
Yes.
That makes more sense now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because with medicine, it's less about being proficient in the tools, more about being knowledgeable of the anatomy.
That makes sense. Skill.
What are you trying to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
with the medicine check?
No. I was thinking there's ways of me healing with magic, right? But there's not ways of me healing with a tool because artificer,
Correct.
right? So all those proficiencies go up. So I was like, is there? And then it was the healer feat because you can
Yes.
stabilize and you can heal. It's
With
whole
a
bunch
healer
of stuff.
feat and you have a medicine kit, you can
Mhm.
heal.
With the medicine.
Right.
too.
Yeah.
So it is not a tool thing that can help
Got
me help you.
Mhm.
That's where
Let
my
me-
brain
I
was
could
going.
teach you, man.
Help me.
help you.
Could I guess
Also
help
not
on
a
hip
psychiatrist.
dice?
What about?
I'm still not sure how they work.
Well, you roll a hit die and you add your Constitution modifier, and you roll as many of those as you need to get to your maximum hit.
Level
So there's
12.
9d8 and 3d12.
Correct.
There you
Okay.
go.
Because
Is
you're
our max still our depleted one
Yep.
after the break?
You have to
Yes.
rest, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Well, you had
That we know
rolled
of.
Arcana or
19
Medicine.
Arcana.
18 Arcana.
Mhm.
A greater restoration or a long rest should put you guys back to normal.
Oh,
Okay.
I'll cast Greater Restoration on myself then.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay as is.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
down. I do not.
No, that's
I'm at
fair.
yeah. We'll
Okay. So then
Oh wait,
It's level 5.
it is.
So go ahead and roll your spellcasting check.
You
not
don't
20.
Nice,
Ooh,
good job.
nice.
Yeah, heal yourself.
Look, you don't look great.
So your
I mean-
maximum is restored.
Yeah.
You have to roll the hit dice to get your hit
Yeah.
points back.
Yeah,
Cool.
the short rest is. I mean, I'm at max depleted.
No
You got
problem.
your reduced max.
Yeah, so I'm at 41.
What's your max?
94.
I'm gonna cast my last level 5 spell.
Okay.
I'll do greater restoration. on
Okay.
him.
I believe in you.
Oh, I'm
No,
gonna
no,
do
no,
it.
I believe
Alright.
in you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like,
There's positive energy.
I'm like 20 below, but that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's not
I'm
normal.
at
or
I'm at
that's-
minus 53.
And the good thing is, mostly your fight is the way that you fight is at a distance.
Exactly.
So
I'm
I
not
get
a close hitter.
I hate you so much.
What'd you roll?
Right?
God
Give
damn
me a
it.
D10.
Fucking A. If you turn into another animal, I'm gonna freak out.
7.
Jeez. I can't help with undead stuff.
Okay. As far as you know, you feel normal.
God damn it.
All right.
As far as you know.
Great.
How about as far as I know? Can I insight check or something?
Everything's
Yeah.
okay.
No,
Insight
you
check.
liar.
What's the worst that can happen? What are you talking about? I cast. Oh, that's not bad.
No, that's a high insight. So
That is actually
hopefully this will be. 18?
What are you saying to Samandriel during this long rest?
During this long rest, I know that he has to greater restoration his friend.
He
I've
does it.
seen him do that.
Yep.
I've collected information about him turning into a bear.
First, make a perception check.
Yes.
Well, yeah. What did you just roll?
I rolled an 18.
So make that your perception check
Okay.
because there was nothing for you to really insight. You can't just look at him and be
That's
like,
fair.
"Are you lying?"
You're not a bear.
You say you feel great. So I'm more concerned about the after effects of the wild magic that I now see all of my friends doing.
Right.
So I'm
When you make the perception check, it was an 18 plus. You can sort of everything seems normal. You don't see like a magic light show. There's no big flash
From before.
from before. But there's an odd shift in the smell of the air. While it's been very stagnant and musty down here, this is very like ozone, clear, canned air ozone.
okay. I assume at one point I would get close enough to him because I'm setting up tents.
Well, it's you're only doing an hour rest right now.
So I'm not setting.
So
no, that's not
I don't
the-
think
right.
you're setting the tents right.
No,
right
no.
now.
You
We
are
just tore
correct.
that shit down.
No, you're correct. I'm gonna hold on the
Okay.
out verbiage.
Okay.
I don't want to be like, you smell bad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but can I keep an eye on him?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I let you.
You guys
Like
take your
this.
short rest over the course of the hour. Anything else you guys want to do while you are resting?
Nothing else is currently broken, correct? Can I get that HP up for Archie?
Yeah.
Okay. Mending. If I roll a d6, it's 1 point, but
Yeah.
better than no points.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
I'm also going to cast Healing Word on myself at first level too, just because who knows what we're coming up against.
Okay. Did
Actually,
you go through all your hit dice?
Yeah.
Actually, save that.
Healing word.
Save that so I can cast. I'll cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
at first level on you instead.
Okay.
Because I've got those spell slots.
That's right.
We'll
never
need
use them.
your spell slots a lot more than mine.
Roll your d20.
All right.
We need you to be at the time ago live.
It's a good thing I'm casting at
That's
level
a
1.
natural
That's
recovery.
2.
Fuck my life. Guys, we're rolling too close.
This is too
It is
stressful,
Better than
guys.
nothing.
Oh, that was the magic? Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought that was the hit.
Oh.
You
Sorry.
get 12 points of
Attention,
healing.
Whatever you
My brain is not handling this.
Yeah.
You're like, stop casting magic!
I swear.
Drake's just like, why are you doing
It's
this?
like,
No,
oh.
but you guys need to. I get it.
You continue to travel after you break camp, your short rest on day 3. Roll me a percentile since this is your day.
Oh, I'm winning, y'all. Like, 84.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God. Something it's decent.
The rest of the day passes without incident. You guys set up camp. You go through your watches. We go to day 4. Do you remember what you rolled on your incident dice? So we'll re-roll it. Don't worry about that. It was 2 hours ago.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
that's fair.
That's fine. Make your con save as you cast Greater Restoration on yourself in the morning.
Oh my God. 2.
Okay.
Is that a 17? I hear.
Now it's, and it is
Fuck.
now.
And make your surge check.
18.
That
Where the hell were
was
you
well.
last roll?
If you want to switch them, you can.
Back in jail.
No, I'll stay true to the.
Okay.
Am I
Thematically, it's
cognizant?
interesting.
Am I cognizant enough to notice that he's not getting better? It's getting worse. Am I?
You notice that you guys do notice that some days it takes him
Longer.
having 2 Greater Restorations that you guys have to stop.
Can I, in my mind at least, begin to construct a way to carry him?
Yes.
Not that I can implement it now,
Yeah.
but just go, how would I carry him if I needed to?
Absolutely.
Maybe on some
okay.
animals.
Snakes. All snakes all the time.
All snakes all day.
The spores float, right?
Well, no.
A better spore.
If worst comes to worst,
Edison.
Edison
Don't
can
we have the magic
just,
carpet?
And Rothgar has the magic carpet.
Well, no, he's over
Rothgar's
helping with finding other oaths.
Oh. I thought it was with us for some reason.
I
At the beginning.
split you guys up
Oh,
just for the sake of not having him.
I missed that.
In danger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's also uncomfortable to be like, well, Rothgar is there. Shouldn't he do something?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Rothgar's
Or you'd be like,
you guys
hey,
got
Rothgar,
this.
what do you think?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and
I get it.
yeah, and I will very much take the Mercer stance of I am not playing somebody else's character.
Amen.
You guys want to, you can.
That's fair.
No.
That's between y'all.
No way.
I-
I don't want that.
I think that's
stress.
totally reasonable, and the fact that he's looking for Oathsworn and
There is a
it's
reasonable
helpful.
thing for him to.
Yeah,
It's
step
also
away
I'm
and go.
stressed enough just playing my
I
character.
could barely play my character. What are you talking about?
So don't be like, hey, so I killed your character.
look, you're playing your character, but the dice are not playing with you. That's,
That's true.
different.
I'm playing with the dice. This is not a symbiotic relationship.
Nah.
So, day 4.
Mhm.
Roll me a d20, please.
Let's keep the date.
Everybody?
Anybody? What's the date?
Right now, I'm at Savages 17,
Okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
How much longer do we have until?
It's
Uh,
14,
14 days, so we have 8 days
10
left.
more. Oh,
Wait,
this is day 4.
10 days left. You're right.
And
Sorry.
how far are we out from supposedly where Zugmoy is?
10 days.
10
left.
days. That's what I mean.
Mhm.
Oh, no, we're 10 days left for that.
Okay.
So where we arrive.
Okay.
And we are the 17th of savages.
If my math is correct, yes.
That seems right.
I don't like it.
I just remember that we should be keeping dates. And my brain was like, oh, right. It's been 4 days. Well, technically, this is the 4th day.
Because you said 31 days is what the months have?
30.
30.
They all have 30.
You're going to make it.
30, 1, 2.
This is not.
Yeah, sure.
I think the math is right. Because
I
if
think
we
the
have
math
10
is
more days, it's 27 when we get
And
there.
then I have 6 days left.
Mhm.
The more we get
Mathematically, that sounds correct.
there. That sounds right. Sure.
And we had you at 6 days from
Arrival.
Mhm.
arrival.
Correct.
Carry your damn ass down the fucking fungi forests.
Just roaming.
Samantha, I'll shoot an arrow over my shoulder. Like,
Use the most improvised weapon.
no, that's your job,
Weekend
Hitman.
at Bernie's.
Can we get you some sunglasses?
It's a weekend at Subway's.
I'm gonna leave my D20 over here so I remember
It's
what I
gonna be
rolled
a
this
staff.
time.
It hasn't been long enough because we have to check it once a week. It hasn't been long enough for us to check the vial of explosive fungal stuff. It's once a week, I think.
Oh,
So,
the thing that you guys
In a few
created.
days, we'll have to like, is it okay? Not explode? Okay.
Not explode? Okay.
Entire bag's on fire. Oh, well, we don't need this anymore.
I was gonna
Just open it.
ask, like, just out of curiosity, if it explodes in the bag, does it explode the
No,
bag?
we talked about that.
Okay, because it's in a different quote unquote pocket
Right.
dimension.
We just
or
have to make
whatever.
sure it stays. What's the
Contained?
contained? But no, we talked about
Inert.
this. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, inert.
Inert. Yeah. So
It's a
it
very
can become-
volatile combination.
Okay.
And it'll burn the first thing it like attaches to it. Like
human flesh. Got to burn it.
And it
And then it continues across the entire world.
Right. Well, as long as the
until it
human
doesn't
flesh
find
finishes.
human flesh.
Right.
So
That's-
it could be that there's no other human flesh except us.
Just me. I'm the only human flesh.
Yeah, you are actually the only human flesh.
Humanoid flesh.
No, don't do this to me, Cody. Damn it.
How did the world become?
well,
Well,
Science. Science is why.
You've essentially created a weapon of mass destruction.
yes.
With a goddess's help. A snake. A reference. The snake over the shoulder. Did I ever tell you? I told you about her.
Yeah.
I said, this is what she looks like.
Lord.
Look, we just got. I think if we appease her, that is good for us in the long run. But I'm really just talking about selling these suits. Okay.
Look, we just need to make some money.
Oh. Hopefully,
It's
if
not
we can.
blood money.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not
this is
blood.
all about blood at this point. Hopefully, when we look at me, so proud. When we rid the Underdark of this problem, a lot of the Underdark will be like, "Who did that? You were so helpful. Let us give you money,
Pay
Yeah, but-
me.
Money,
what
please.
you, pay me what you owe, Santa.
Just people coming out of Underdark caves and being like, "You killed my sister.
it was
She died in the fungal fire. Like not so
In a
grateful."
fungal fire.
The fungal fire burned down my house. I'm not gonna give a shit.
You're welcome.
Like, wait, are you guys the
Roll
same
me
guys that could have
a
helped us for months ago?
percentile, please.
It's
Oh,
like
shit.
the darkening going on, the dark crystal. Which
Oh
I've
my
been
God,
watching
so
it.
good. Have
So
you
good.
finished?
I need to.
I
It's
just
so good.
I just
you
finished
guys.
Cannon Busters.
Okay, we can't start that conversation. 85.
85.
That's the dopest
Okay.
intro theme.
Roll me a D8.
We just like segued. It's so hardcore.
No, we were filling time.
Dark
Sure.
crystal.
Yeah.
Dark crystal is freaking incredible. 8.
So, towards the end of your travel, I would like all of you to make perception checks.
One for me,
Come on, Abacoy.
21.
14, a 22 for Edison.
14 for me. Oh yeah, I should also perception. check.
14 for me.
No,
14, 14, 14.
8 for a little.
Roll
lucky
a
thing.
second percentile for me.
I'm so focused.
Guess what I got?
100 or 1.
69.
Hey! Anytime she asks us what I got, just
Okay.
assume.
Let got it.
69.
From now on.
It's 2 in 1 night, guys.
That's awesome. 3 times to make it full circle.
yeah.
3 times a charm.
You all stop where you're at. Edison seems unnerved, but You guys don't see anything.
What's wrong?
He seems to think there's something here.
I draw Optimus.
I see him draw Optimus, and I'm like,
So we don't see anything, but it feels like there's something there.
Edison seems convinced that there is something here.
Where? I'm trying to point in general direction.
He starts pointing kind of at all of the walls, and Greer and Saishen are using their cantrips to burn the fungus off of the walls.
I put on the glasses or the eagle eyes.
Okay.
Just to kind of like scan around to see if I see.
Yeah, it's nothing that you can really pick out.
Can I smell the same smell from earlier but stronger?
No.
Okay, good.
You don't smell that at all.
That's much better.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Okay.
Just maybe there's something invisible.
Where would you like to cast it?
He said he's pointing everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess maybe
He's pointing towards the edges of the camp.
the edges of the camp, but all around us.
Yeah.
It's 20-foot cube.
Oh.
And with 10 feet of dim light. So, and there's not one stronger. He's not pointing up at all.
Nope.
Okay. Well, since it's all around us, I guess I'll just kind of pick a direction and
Might as
go
well.
over there. Because it's 20 feet, so I guess.
Do you tell us where, or are you just doing it?
I think I'm just
Okay,
gonna do it kind of like a little bit up, but maybe just kind of centered on us because it's 20 feet out. So I guess, how wide is the cavern? Or hallway?
I will say 20 feet, you could do half the camp and
Outside of it.
outside of it. Yeah. Actually, I feel like you probably keep them close together. So, yeah, 20 feet, half the camp towards a wall.
I'll do that, I guess, since I have no real direction.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Fairy Fire. Go ahead and roll your search check.
16.
Okay. As you guys are watching, the little speckles of the fairy fire begin to coalesce along the wall. It's interesting, but as you watch, there is an outline that begins to form along one of the walls. I will take a nature check.
That's a 22.
You guys can see the outline of a human. You can see the outline of a humanoid shape. Something. It looks like it is about 20 feet tall and is receded into the wall. Looks like a stone giant.
I'm gonna ready
Okay.
an arrow for if it becomes hostile.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna sit there like Optimus, like on my shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
but just be like, we are simply passing through. We wish no harm on you or your people.
Nothing moves.
I repeat the same in giant.
Make a persuasion check.
$19.
Nothing moves.
Should we just keep going?
I say yes.
Okay.
Maybe let it know that we're going to leave peacefully.
I can do that. Sir, giant. We mean no harm.
Sir.
And we will be getting out of your way now. And
Just everyone
I'm
sheathes
still
their
on guard, but
sheathes their weapons, but like keeps them close.
yeah, like I'll unnotch the bow, but I'll still have them on my hand.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
just
You guys keep your hands on things. Oh, we're packing. And I'll just start packing. Y'all need your
Oh,
weapons.
were we like camp?
Yeah, right? This is like the beginning of the day.
It was right at the end of your day,
Oh,
within the last hour. So you guys were getting ready to set camp.
so
So
we're like,
maybe not.
This is probably not this
that's
place.
the best place.
okay.
I don't want us to get exhausted, but
We
we need to keep moving.
We
If
could.
it's- Sorry. Go ahead.
So you travel another hour. I'll take Constitution saving throws from all of you. Yours at disadvantage because your greater restoration is worn off.
For sure.
14.
17.
Good enough.
25.
Good enough. Good
Oh
enough.
my God, natural one.
Jesus.
Yeah, gross.
Are you even here?
He's,
I rolled a 1 and a 5.
he's just on. He's just on.
Okay.
He's
Um,
hurt.
he's
So
just
you
on.
you do take a
medicine.
point of exhaustion. You will be able to hopefully rest and take it off. I will take. Well, you rolled the nature check, correct?
Yes.
You rolled a 22. You suspect that the stone giants are remaining inert and in the rock face
Protection.
as a way of protecting themselves
That's good.
from the fungus that was
Hmm.
growing over
Oh.
them.
That's very smart.
Yes.
Makes
So
sense.
I can respect.
you guys do make your camp. The night passes in the morning. I will have your check, please.
Oh my God, 9.
9.
Is that an 18?
He's 18.
You better stop. You better stop.
Because
You know what's the funniest?
he only
thing?
has like a 2% chance of succeeding.
It's Savage's 18, and now my DC is 18.
Okay.
Tis a day.
So
So my exhaustion goes away, and then it comes back.
Yeah.
Okay.
because did you have exhaustion yesterday? You failed your check yesterday. So technically you're at 2.
Yeah, you're at 2 points
You
of
are
exhaustion now.
correct.
You lost.
So. Yeah, because I rolled a 2. You're correct.
You,
I've been writing down what I rolled.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm at 2 points of exhaustion.
So
Can I-
go ahead.
I was gonna. Can I cast Greater Restoration on him?
To remove that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm at 1 point of exhaustion, so that would take it to.
No, you're at 2.
If you failed yesterday, because we had to walk that extra hour.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm at 2.
So your speed is halved.
So yeah. So would that?
That'll get you to 1.
Okay. Would that also count for my daily, or would I have to cast it again for my
Okay, you have
daily?
to cast it separate for the daily.
Okay,
I had 12 for Wild Magic.
and then I'll cast it for my daily.
During my watch,
18 for wild magic.
Good.
Roll on that.
I know.
can I take the opportunity to look at materials to see what I can use to create something to carry him with if we need it? That way, at least I can see this.
You could
material.
very easily piece together a simple sled.
That's what I would like to do.
That can be pulled by Edison.
Jeez.
Mhm.
As much as I love Edison, I don't want him on top of Edison,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Makes
Yeah.
So I think that, so I would like to at least start it if it's not created already.
You could do it you could do it overnight.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Then, yes, that's what I'm doing. If you're curious, I'm
Okay.
building it.
Day 5. Who would like to roll for
I'll do
events?
it.
Okay.
I rolled the last time. We got some stone giants.
What would you like?
D20 to begin.
Okay, we got
please.
around them. I'm okay.
A 13.
Last time I rolled it, we also got fed around, so
13.
I'm good at that.
Okay. Roll me a D6.
Like a D6.
A 2.
Okay. And roll me a second D6.
It always scares me when it's like just random dice,
Mhm.
3.
because you never know.
As you guys are traveling through the tunnels, roll me a D8.
8.
Right at the end of the day, you guys are getting ready to set camp, and it is actually Jurek who, on the course of the night, when he's setting up, part of his just outside your tent, so the tent's fine. You end up getting it's just this large pile of refuse that falls on you, exposing you to a separate disease, a separate plague. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
13 plus 7, mod 20. All right, not natural.
You're okay.
Yeah.
My suit.
Weird sliding, weird slippery. Do I? It's not something that I know, I would assume.
You can make a medicine check.
Okay. It's 7. I don't know. But it's off. I want it off.
You clean it off. You get it off. You check the suit. The suit ends up being fine. The tent is fine as well.
That was
You end up moving a little bit out of the area, and you guys take some time. You check up in the stalactites, make sure nothing is up there. You end up being able to set camp and have a solid day.
good. Phew. Okay.
Okay.
That was day 5, which makes us what date?
18th.
18th of Savages.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
On to day 6. Who would like to roll? Well, first let's
I'll
get
do it.
the.
I haven't done it yet. So.
6.
18.
19.
19.
Yeah.
Balls.
At this point, I have to roll either a 19 or a 20.
Let's get your con check, your spellcasting check.
16.
Why do you keep rolling so well on spell
I don't
checks?
know.
So at this point, you guys essentially, to continue to travel at pace, you must cast Greater Restoration 4 times a day. Once to fight the disease, to give you 4 hours. So we're going to assume that you're failing it
At this point,
at this point.
it's a natural 20, pretty
Right.
much that I need.
Once to fight the disease, once to remove exhaustion. That means after 4 hours, you need to cast it again to fight the disease. And you need to cast Greater Restoration again to remove the exhaustion.
So at some point, I would steal my pride and be like, I think it's time for you to be carried. Are you okay with this, Andrea?
Do you have the capacity between the 4 of you, the 2 of you, to cast Greater Restoration 4 times?
I can cast it twice.
I can cast it twice.
Okay.
It takes up my upper level spell slots, but it's
Yeah.
kind of worth it.
It's
So-
Yeah,
like-
the magic is
well,
shitty anyways.
Yeah.
I still have a level 6, so theoretically, I can cast it 3
so
times.
theoretically, you
Theoretically.
can cast it 3 times. So
Because I have 2 level 5, 1 level 6.
there. Yep. So
I can cast it just twice because I don't have a 6th level anymore.
So I would say, being Sam the way he is, wouldn't want to inconvenience, so he would do it 3 times so that you would keep one of your slots. But he would greatly take that 5th or that 4th cast of it.
And
100%.
Miku would not want you to do that on your own, so she'd cast you and you'd cast too. So
Tell you
that
what,
6
you guys can
rounds.
roll off every day to see how that does.
All right, I'll do that.
Whoever has the higher persuasion has convinced the other one to do it.
Oh,
Will
For
having
that
him
most
carry
likely you.
help
not really.
in
Really?
subtracting anything?
Um,
10.
if he gets carried, then he's okay as long as he only has 1 point of exhaustion. It's when he has 2 points of exhaustion that he starts to slow
My
the team
speed is
down.
have that too.
So oh, that was rude. if you fail, obviously we'll be like, no, daddy. No, daddy, it's sleepy time. And just
If you got now, what you
I'm a
can
monster.
do, if you drag him, the healthy ones of you can travel longer.
that's what I'm trying. We're trying to get you there as fast as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
It may be best if you
Okay.
swallow your
The
pride
healthy
and get
ones of
dragged.
you will have to save against exhaustion, but
Mhm.
You can travel long.
you can travel probably another 4 hours and start to make up more of that time.
If I stay on the sled always?
For 4 hours. You'd have to be on the sled for 4 hours.
Okay. So would it be safe to say if I could do 4 hours normal and instead of casting it the other 2 times or whatever it is, I can ride?
Well,
So purposely
So-
taking the exhaustion.
so
spell.
here's the thing. You will, if you don't cast it 4 times, you will get exhaustion, 2 levels of exhaustion per day.
Oh no, fuck that. Never mind. You're good. Okay.
Yeah.
But
And that's without you traveling additional. That has nothing. If you rode the whole time, it would still take 4 castings of Greater Restoration.
Okay.
Because that's
Makes
the
sense.
disease taking its toll on you.
It's is it chronic? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. So day 5,
6.
6.
Mhm.
So we can
I'll do it.
we can just start doing
7,
magic
7.
surge checks on your restoration rolls.
Mhm.
So we can skip to that. You're good.
9.
Good. Event
7.
7.
Goddess comes down and you're instantly healed.
What? Divine intervention? What?
What's her name?
Miravina.
She sends you an
Have
owl.
you done divine intervention?
I think I tried, but I don't think
Oh no, because you did roll for like every single one of the days.
For a week. But,
For a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
I mean, you can continue to try. You're allowed to try every day.
Does it hurt?
Roll me a d20.
I believe.
Day 6 event.
That god lives on a planet. Ooh, 3.
Could be a good thing.
Right? We don't know.
That god lives on a planet called Kolob. I believe
Oh, God.
his own planet as well. Love that
Okay.
play.
As you guys are traveling, you can see that the Underdark, it's not just those Chasmi that you've run into. It is overrun with demons. You've been able to avoid them a
so.
few times so far. You've seen them on other cliff faces. You've seen the pig dog-faced, upright walking creatures that weave through the caverns. You've come to a large ravine that you've had to descend into. And you're working along a riverbed. Very small. It's maybe a foot deep, 3 feet wide. More of a creek, if anything. The water itself it has that thin green film of slime and fungus, that algae that grows across it, even as it moves. It sort of undulates in a creeping way. I'd like all of you to make perception checks, please.
13 for me, 21 for
23.
21 for Edison.
19 for me, 25 for Archie.
Okay.
20 for me.
Damn, guys, you're so perceptive.
We on our guard.
Yes, you guys absolutely are. And as you are looking up,
Oh, I don't like this.
You're looking up along the walls, and it looks as though something is shimmering. Something sort of shifts. You can see the stones move and ripple, and while initially it makes you think maybe there are other stone creatures similar to the giants that have embedded themselves in the walls, or something like the grell or a grick that has sort of shaly stone as like a camouflage, you realize, no, it's something that's invisible. It's a few somethings that are invisible, 3 of them that are invisible and stalking you. They seem large, and they climb along the walls, keeping pace, looking down and watching at you. What would you guys like to do?
So you said this place is overrun with demons?
Mm-hmm.
Do I know enough about demons that they fight each other, or is it they go towards whatever is not a demon?
You can make me a religion check.
Sure.
Infernal's demonic.
Is that a one
right?
or a seven?
No, that's
That's one.
Um,
I am not
ye-
religious.
Yeah.
Abyssal. is
Yeah.
demonic.
Ah.
Demons speak abyssal.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
Devils speak infernal.
in abyssal.
You're gonna say something in abyssal.
Yes.
Okay. What did you roll?
A 5.
A 5.
Not enough to.
You're not terribly sure. Cool. You can ask Greer if you like, but
Yeah.
you know,
An abyssal. I will say, we do not come for you. Leave us in peace.
make a persuasion check.
19.
Do you have
Flat?
a plus?
Oh no! I got
You hear in your mind, replying, in abyssal, this deep sort of growling. Who then do you come for? Which of the princes holds your allegiance?
Hold, please.
holds our lead. So,
And I don't hear it, so I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We're just like,
would I know any? So, would Tesla know anything about like the different demon princes?
We
that
talked about all.
yeah, we
7 of
talked
them.
we talked about all of them, but which would most likely be the one trying to take out Zugmoy?
They all hate each other equally.
Okay.
Zugtamoy and Dweeblix are the two that have the biggest rivalry. Of Zugtamoy, Dweeblix is the one that hates her the most.
Okay. So I will say in Abyssal.
What'd she say?
Oh, I can translate.
I'm just looking up.
Whispering.
We do the work of Dweeblix. Not necessarily that we're affiliated with them, but we
okay.
do.
I see. What a human way to talk.
But we do
Tis a lawyer. Tis
the
a
work
politician.
of Dweeblix.
That's funny. Me too. Let's work together, eh?
I am grievous.
No, you seem too dry.
That is true. We are. However, we seek to remove Zugmoy from this accursed place.
Roll a d8.
3.
Okay. Make another persuasion check.
15.
Your voice is so small.
I'm so nervous.
Would I?
You tell me who's.
I was gonna say, would I have an idea that they're speaking to him because he's just replying out loud and we don't hear any reply?
Yeah, you can surmise that they're talking to him in his mind.
A channel divinity is not a spell, correct?
It's an ability.
It's an ability.
Mhm.
Okay. Can I channel divinity, read thoughts to Tesla, so I can hear the other side of the conversation?
Yeah.
You do willingly.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Spell
yeah,
it?
you hear the knock at the door.
At first, I'm just like, "Door."
Right.
And then it's like,
You've seen me do
"Hey,
this before.
it's me." And I'm like, "Oh." Tutu.
But have you felt it?
It's only for a minute, by the way.
Okay. There is okay. You hear in his mind, and it's more grunting than words at this point. I'll like all of you to make another perception check.
Oh,
It's cocked.
oh wait, you know what? I just realized that I have been
Jeez.
8 for me, 16 for Edison.
That's fine. I rolled the same thing twice.
17 for me. 24? 25 for Archie.
11.
28.
Okay.
You're focused.
Miku,
I get it.
you can see that there are 4 of them. They're large. They're sort of like the size of giant, of large silverback gorillas, bigger, in fact. And they're crawling along the walls. 3 of them have turned back, and you can see them. You guys are kind of hearing them grunt now. One of them seems to have a very different opinion than the other 3. And the other 3 have turned around, and they're kind of crawling back up the cliff face and away. And one of them is going to attack you guys. So let's roll for initiative.
Which, to keep me honest, I forgot to be rolling all of my ability checks at disadvantage because of my exhaustion. So
Good to know.
I totally spaced on that.
Well,
It happens.
the good thing is now we're only facing 1 instead of 4.
Yes.
Good job.
So
You convinced. There were 4 of them. You convinced 3 of them. They're like, man, they're gonna kill some people. We don't want to do this. And one dude is like, no,
we're gonna kill them.
Determined.
no, we don't do that. So up top, Ace, King, Queen,
King. Oh,
Samandriel is about 60 feet away.
okay.
Up. So it's about 30 feet away, 30 feet up. It is a large gorilla. Well, he's invisible still. So you guys kind of have an idea where he is,
The
but you
grunting.
do still have disadvantage on attacks against him
Understood.
until he becomes visible.
Okay. Then I would like to hold
Okay.
my action to. I'm gonna knock a walloping arrow.
Okay.
And hold my action for when he becomes
Visible.
visible. Because I'm assuming
Close to you?
we don't know that he's. Do we know if he's attacking?
You're watching.
I mean,
him.
and I'm
you,
listening to.
you get the. That's you know what's up.
Okay.
I rolled a 28.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna knock a walloping arrow to send it flying towards him when he becomes visible.
Okay.
And I'm assuming I'm on the sled.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That's
King, Queen, Jack, 10.
10. Fairy fire.
Okay.
With that perception check, can I see where exactly he's coming from? Like where he is? Because he's
You can
running-
target him with the spell. Yeah.
I'll do that.
We got
Okay.
28.
It is a dex save against fairy fire.
Yes. I got a 5 for wild magic.
Sounds good. He's got a +5 to his dex save.
Cool.
8.
No.
So he fails. So the fairy fire lands on him. He is still invisible. So it is.
He's still
a
invisible.
flat roll now.
You can see invisible creatures.
You can see him. Yeah.
But it's a flat roll.
So it becomes a flat roll.
because it was at disadvantage before.
Right.
Now it's,
It becomes flat. And then when a visible creature is in fairy fire, it becomes advantage.
Oh, okay.
So you can see him if you want to take that shot.
so I can use my reaction. or
You
my-
can, yeah. Or you can wait until he does something, and then you would have advantage on the
Okay.
attack. It is up to you.
Well, I did say when he becomes hostile visible.
It's up to you. I'm giving you the option.
Host visible.
So attacks don't have advantage yet.
No,
It
they're
becomes-
but they're flat
they're
right
flat.
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll it because I did say if we knew that he was attacking, then yes,
Okay.
I would roll it.
that's fine.
Natural 18
Hits.
plus
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah.
So he has to do a save.
Strength save.
His hitbox
Correct.
is so big.
It is very big. An 11.
He passed. It's a 10
Hmm.
because it's the arrows DC.
Yeah,
That is going to be 6 piercing damage.
nice. So you
One of these days it'll happen.
the arrow goes flying out towards him, catches him in the shoulder, and you sort of see the outline in all the glowing little sparkling bits. He does the like one-handed monkey hang off the side and
King
kind of
Kong.
King Kongs at you
Yeah.
guys.
It's a sparkly monkey.
Yeah.
It's a sparkly monkey.
10. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Then on his action, he is going to and he raises his hand and a bunch of vines come running up to entangle you guys I believe it is Dex saving throws against Entangle.
Are these magical plants?
Oh no.
No, it's a spell.
But I have advantage on dexterity saves against seen effects.
There you do,
It's my danger
barbarian.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Good thing, too.
Success.
Success for me. Yay.
7.
Fail.
Do I have to roll
21.
for Edison too?
Yes.
Okay.
12.
Fail.
Oh, Edison fails too. That's a 2 on the dice.
Saishen fails. Greer succeeds.
I hate to ask, what kind of damage is the vine?
So the vines don't do damage.
Oh,
But
The area becomes difficult terrain.
okay.
Creatures in the area when you cast a spell. I'm sorry. It is a strength saving throw.
oh, that's way less. I failed anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I still failed either way. It was a 10.
Still a 1.
16.
This is a 7.
Still succeeds.
Mine's a 15 still.
Still succeeds.
Okay.
And that doesn't help Saishen either. So those of you that failed, you are restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. Creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against the DC. On a success, it frees itself.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. So that is his turn. So he is now visible. He he travels 30 feet along the wall. So he is, I will say, just now about 30, 40 feet away. But he's still up on the wall. And that is going to be his turn. 10, 9, 8, 7.
7.
7.
I'm going to try to get free.
Okay.
This one betrayed me already today. So
Strength check.
that one did too. That's a 3. It's strength check, right?
Yes.
So it's just straight
just
athletic.
just flat strength.
Oh, so that's a
Doesn't
4.
even say athletics. It's
Yeah.
just strength.
It's just a 4.
Okay.
I prepared the spell.
But I will cast Branding Smite as a bonus action.
Okay. So you cast it on Optimus.
Yes.
Sounds good.
So I need to roll also again for
Yes. Magic.
that's a natural 20.
You're good.
To keep myself honest and everything, I'm on the sled and I am currently with the vines. Is Edison also immobile because he's attached to the
Edison
sled?
is restrained. I'm going to say
Regardless, yeah.
you, when this started, you stood up.
Okay.
Because you could not have shot
Sitting on the
arrow.
sled.
sitting on the sled.
Fair enough.
So you stood up.
Perfect.
Okay.
I mean,
You're restrained as
Oh, yeah.
well.
Oh, yeah.
But
6.
6. Did Edison? He does not get it.
He does
unless you command him.
Yeah,
to.
unless I command him as a bonus action.
Okay,
And I use
got
bonus
it.
action
Just
for
checking.
blinding
So
smite.
he's stuck.
He is restrained. Yeah.
Miku is not.
Miko is not.
Miku, I'm gonna half terrain whatever get over to you, and I'm gonna cast fly on you.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
the way that he does it, he pulls out a vial and goes, "No, not this one," and like tosses it over his shoulder, and it's one of those.
Absolutely.
He goes into his bag and picks out the correct vial, and he's gonna uncork it, and he's gonna go, "Ooh, okay, all right," and then he's gonna like slather your forehead.
Simba.
Yeah,
Simba.
he's gonna slather your forehead. And-
Impeded by turban. I
Would-
can't be restrained.
I just want you to be able to go up and away if you have to. Is
Okay.
where I'm going with that. So I'm gonna cast fly on you there. It's a level 3. Oh my god!
you got this.
This is the first time
Well, I need to stop
it.
encouraging people.
16.
Hey.
Nice.
Hey, no wild magic, please.
Okay.
So that's gonna be my first
That's your
thing that I
action.
do. Correct. That's my action. And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna have Archie get off my shoulder, and
Okay.
he's gonna come over to you.
Did Archie make a save?
No, he didn't. Archie. Ooh, 'tis a 4.
So yeah, when I'll say when Archie, he was on your shoulder up
Mhm.
until then, and when he goes to start to fly, the vine is like, and
Not today.
That's fair.
yeah.
Okay.
Get over here.
So
Very
he's
scorpion.
hanging out then.
yeah.
So
So
it's gonna come to you, I promise.
That's fine.
He's kept his
right,
little,
yeah,
He's like, oh god damn it.
he's got it.
I'm good, my legs are gonna come out.
So with land strut, I would have had advantage. Anyway.
The what?
It doesn't matter.
What does it do? Tell me. No, I'm curious.
Advantage on saving throws against plants that are magic created or plants that are manipulated to impede movement, such as those created by a
cool.
Tangle spell.
Okay.
I can also pass through non-magical plants without being slowed or taking damage.
Interesting.
So it is still difficult terrain for you, but you would have had an advantage, but you saved with it anyway.
But I can move through plants.
But that says non-magical.
Yeah.
Right,
These
right.
are magical.
Correct.
But also advantage on saves on magical plants that impede movement.
Which is past.
Magical plants.
It's the
Yeah.
same.
Where?
I have magical plants and then non-magical plants in here.
Yeah.
I think it's
Any plant.
That's
advantage on saving against the restraint for magical plants.
but
And-
but the player's handbook specifically says
Non-magical. Yeah.
correct.
That one says magical. This
Yeah,
one says
that's coming from the player's handbook.
Okay.
So you
That's weird.
are still impacted by difficult terrain created by magical plants.
non-magical. Except that I'm flying. I just wanted to make
Oh,
sure.
no.
that was
Yeah.
right.
Well, yes. Now you are flying, but before
Right.
it would have been.
Well, before I had advantage anyway from
From Landsrider.
land.
Good job. Good to know, man. Sometimes you don't. I don't
There's
know
a
what's
lot.
happening.
Okay. Where were we at?
That was a 6.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. New round.
Ooh.
Okay.
And
Not
ooh.
bad.
Okay.
Top, ace, king.
King.
Okay.
You're
You
faster.
two love being.
So
today's the
he's
day.
still hanging on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I
And you
would.
can fly.
I can fly.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Oh, it's concentration. I have to roll it again.
You get hit?
No. I think it's
It's only if you
concentration.
get hit.
Oh, I know. No,
Yeah.
I meant. Well, hopefully I won't get hit. We'll see.
It's an oldie but a goodie. But I'm gonna go ahead and blight.
Okay.
Because it's just so reliable.
Do it.
Fails.
Yay. Okay. Just some good numbers.
I just wanted to be your friend.
I know.
Having a friends next.
Good.
39 points in necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that hurts him.
He doesn't like it.
He does not like it.
And then I guess I would like to fly kind of up and back.
You want to fly away from him?
I don't want to be within like range.
Then you want to fly away from him. Okay.
That's the way you asked that question.
Well, you are also the barbarian, and you're the only one that can move. But yeah, if you want to fly away
Oh.
from him,
Well,
you.
I want to keep his attention on me, so I feel like if I move, he'll look at me. So I guess I'll just stay and fly back and forth.
I have so much movement speed right now. I can do whatever I
You
want.
can't see me. You can't catch me.
You want to fly away from him.
No,
No.
Hashtag flying ninja.
You do
no,
what you
because
want,
everyone
girl.
else can't move, right? So
I can move.
Yeah.
It's Archie that can't move.
Yeah.
My poor baby.
I'll fly just like a little bit back, but I'm not gonna like fly away. I'm just
Okay,
gonna
that's
like
fine.
kind of
Yeah, that's
dart back
fine.
a little
Okay.
bit.
Okay. Sounds good. What were you on, King? King.
Yeah.
Do it.
Can I want to acid splash the vines on Archie.
Okay.
Am I
They-
smart enough to know?
They are magic, and
That's-
because of the spell, damaging the vines is not going to.
I just want to know if I'm smart
Sure.
enough, essentially.
You do.
Am I
Yeah.
smart enough?
I rolled
Okay.
for the wild magic. I got a 7.
So instead, I'm going to try to get him out.
Great.
Um,
So yeah,
That's
strength check.
so weak. 13.
Barely succeeds.
Nice. I would like him
Yeah,
to.
you pull them off of him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bonus action, get the rest of the way.
Mhm.
And he's gonna, okay. Oh, Archie. My sweet little boy. He's gonna offer you, he's gonna like open up his legs and he's gonna offer you when it opens up, there's like mechanical stuff inside. It's weird. It's like spidery. And he's gonna offer you a little tab.
He's giving you drugs.
Oh yeah.
No,
You
it's
know-
a literal tab.
Yeah.
Soda.
Soda.
It's a little like, you've never seen him do it.
Yeah, and I'll just be like, oh, okay.
Puts it right on your tongue. He's gonna cast buoyancy on you. That gives you 10 feet of flight speed. Right now, it doesn't help, but that's the bonus action. So enjoy that when you free your soul.
Hopefully, I will.
Maybe can he start like floating to get the reference that he can fly an extra? Like,
He'll understand what has happened to him.
Yeah.
Tis the drugs. But now Archie's also with you. He's next to you.
Okay.
So, just to let you know.
Well,
Okay.
This is weird.
King, Queen, Jack.
Jack.
Go for it.
Knowing that I'm not that strong
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that I don't want to get hit by him,
Mm-hmm.
as my bonus action, I am going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
So when he attacks me, he has to do a wisdom save. And if he fails, he has to target another creature. And as an action, let me do wild magic.
You have inspiration.
7. Okay.
Buoyancy.
As an action, I'm going to tap the Circlet of Blasting that
Okay.
Miku let me borrow
Yeah.
and shoot all 3 beams of Scorching Ray towards this creature.
Do it.
Cyclops, that shit.
It is Cyclones, that shit. It is at disadvantage because I am restrained,
Mm-hmm.
but I figured there's no wild magic to it, so that's a natural 2.
Okay.
Been there, friend.
That's a natural 4. That's a natural 4. Okay.
Yes,
It was worth a shot.
It was.
And yeah, that's my turn. But I'll keep Sanctuary pulled up just for if/when it happens.
Okay. Sounds good. Jack, 10.
10.
Go for it.
Yeah, it's a 10 on the strength saving throw.
It's a 13.
Strength.
Damn it,
Of course it is. Dang it, Bobby.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but whatever. And I'm just gonna use my bonus action to have Edison try and get free too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a 9. Good grief!
Y'all love
You're-
these
Spreading your
vines.
disease, Carlos.
10.
No.
9. 8. 8 is the Barogura.
Oh,
It is going to take a running leap at the guy that shot at him with the shiny ray.
Wisdom save. If it attacks.
Oh, you have Sanctuary.
I do
Yeah.
have Sanctuary.
So it will attempt to attack you.
Okay.
It is a wisdom save. 13.
15 is the DC.
So it's going to shift targets to Tesla.
Oh, thanks.
The other,
Sorry,
you
Tesla.
look
the other
strong.
dude.
I'm sitting there with like a blazing sword of light, and there's nothing I can do about it.
So with advantage, 17,
Yep, that hits.
26.
So you're
Points
the
of damage?
one
No,
that-
no. And 19.
Yeah.
So all 3 of those.
Yeah, all 3 of them hit.
So that is going to.
I can't wait to cast what is it? Resilience. It's gonna stick you with that needle so hard.
I don't like this at all.
Love Archie.
Uncomfortable.
This is really uncomfortable. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I'm getting like tested against like.
You're a lab rat. Let's be
Yeah.
33 points of damage.
Ugh.
Yes. As the giant ape comes leaping down, just 2 big meaty fists, one on the other, right on top of Tesla, and then and you see the long jaw protruding with the huge fangs, just sort of bites down on your shoulder. So one of those is piercing. I do need a suit test, suit check. Ooh ha ha.
55.
55. Good. Okay.
And I will say, you're still ugly.
Sounds good. 8. Anybody below an 8? New round.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Up top, Ace, King,
Guys.
Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8.
8.
Whoa. First, no one was under an 8. Now everyone is under an 8.
I'm going to get as close. Can I get to Tesla?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to Tesla. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Woof.
At level 3. I might as well get you back up there. 1, 2, 3, D8. Is that correct? That was
Yes.
right.
That's right. Plus Wiz.
Yes.
Plus his intelligence.
Oh, whatever your.
Ooh.
8 plus 8, 16 because of the plus 4 that I have. And then plus 7, so 16, 20.
So
24
8,
points.
16 plus 7.
Right?
23.
23.
23.
Yeah.
16 plus 7 is 23.
So close.
Yep, you were right there.
And ooh. So then Archie's gonna fly up and go, oh, I don't like that, and spit acid.
Okay.
Let's see if that works. Archie, hey, you want to play with me? Nat 20.
Yay!
You better, bitch. So that's
Is it the acid spray cantrip?
no? He has
Okay, he's got his own thing. Great. Cool.
acidic spittle.
Nice.
It's 1d6 plus 6. Let's see. Yes, plus 6.
So 2d6 because he nat 20.
Critted.
Oh my God, Archie, get it together, boy. I like it. Oh, let's see what happens, right? Ha! 9 plus 6, 15.
15. Nice.
Yeah.
It is acid damage?
Correct.
Yeah, that begins to burn his skin. Absolutely.
And he moves whatever movement he has left. Ooh,
Sure.
ooh.
8, 7.
7.
Go for it.
I would like to swoop down and this is a cantrip,
Mhm.
primal savagery,
Okay.
and at 4th level, can I do that?
You cannot upcast a cantrip.
I can't.
No.
It says +1d at CO.
It's
At
okay,
character
so never mind.
level.
Okay, character level.
I
Okay,
forgot
got it.
it's another.
Is that my overall level?
No, it's your druid level.
Druid level. Okay.
Mastery. It's another +4.
I'm still gonna
hit
do
points
that.
to him
Okay.
that
So
I did not
that's
do
it's
correctly.
there's no save. These are 10s.
Yeah.
So there's an attack roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm not good at those kind of things. I attack.
Yes.
Do I roll to attack?
You do
Yeah,
roll to
you-
attack.
Oh.
Okay. And then I add, okay. So a natural 20.
That does hit.
And then I already rolled a 4. I
4.
rolled 2 twos.
Oh.
Okay. So 4 points of damage on the.
And I want to hover out of his arm's reach, but I want to do it.
Okay.
Now there are
So,
two things
but
flying.
well, now you're here. You come up to him because what is primal savagery? Like, do you bite him? Do you claw
It's acid.
him? It's acid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a range on it, or is it melee?
5-foot range.
So melee. So you are in melee. So if you're gonna back up, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
on you.
well, then I'll stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Then,
Come to the party.
all right. So then he will recklessly, he's gonna recklessly wail on Miku because you just spit on him. That's not acceptable.
You don't spit on people.
It's not cool. Spitting's not cool.
Jeez.
She just.
What an anime moment.
Animation
Natural
there,
20, natural 19, 15 plus 7, 22. So those 3 hit.
Jeez.
Oh,
You-
ow.
Ah!
Regurgitating. Jeez. God, those extra 10 feet of flying are just doing you so good.
Should take that talk about opportunity.
Y'all, I don't know about y'all. We're winning today.
Don't say that. Fuck. Girls, you need to stop talking for the rest of the night.
35 points of damage.
Give me that tape.
Cool. I'm gonna roll for Tempest real quick. There's nothing I can roll. I'm gonna do it. So.
I mean, it's half the damage, so 17, 18 plus.
Oh, actually, no. I'm not. I'm good.
2 big meaty fists. One punches you. The next one punches you. The last one, you just sort of bites your ankle and kind of. I do need a suit check.
Oh.
This is my new favorite thing to stress me out.
The
This fucking
suit check.
I love it.
36.
Okay.
Percentages so good.
And you know what? She spits blood back on him.
Kobe.
It's in the
You
thing.
can.
You can't. You're spitting inside the thing.
Damn it!
Does primal savagery spit blood?
No.
Spit acid?
No, it just says acid damage.
Oh, it doesn't say how.
No.
Interesting.
Let's double check that. Well, for future reference, I'm not going to go back and change anything, but I am curious about this spell now.
Yeah, it just says melee spell attack, acid damage, 5 foot range.
Melee spell attack.
It normally will
So
say
I
something.
wonder
You
if
know what?
it'll it, like
Yeah, it doesn't
You know
say
what?
come out of
I'm
it.
bringing out the ever rolling dice.
Let's
for this
do it.
one.
Okay.
God damn it.
So
Once my turn comes
that
around.
was him on the 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 3.
3.
Go, boys.
I got a 0.
Oh, I
so
have a 1.
Yeah,
All right.
you're up.
Question.
Yes.
Is a strength save is what we got to make, right? In order to
It's
break
just
out
a
of
strength check.
Okay.
I never get to do a bonus action.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, what was your bonus action?
Slightly.
Is this considered a skill?
It is an ability check.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. No problem. I am going to attempt to I'm gonna attempt to break out of the vines.
He recklessly attacked, right?
Yes,
So attacks have advantage on him.
correct.
Whoever runs the next
Oh,
round.
good to know.
Yep.
Thank you.
Until his turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Look
can't.
at me remembering barbarian stuff.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
at disadvantage because I'm
Restrained. So it's a
Restrained.
flat roll.
Yeah, even.
true. I think I would try to get out of this though.
Okay,
I need to get out of this.
go for it.
1, 2, 3.
No, I don't. It's a natural 5.
Been
Cool,
there,
cool.
friend.
And I think Sanctuary's still up.
Yeah.
So bonus action, I'm going to spiritual weapon. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll cast it next to him. The scroll comes up and it's going to swing. Is that considered? Oh yeah, it's a melee attack, right?
Yeah.
So is
I mean, it's a melee spell attack.
is that advantage? I don't know how that works with like something
Technically,
like that.
it's a no because you are restrained. You can't
It's a-
manipulate what you need to attack with the spell. I could understand an argument to be made for it to be a separate thing, but rules as written, it is still disadvantage. So,
No problem.
but you're at disadvantage. You would have advantage because he went reckless.
Right.
So it evens out.
Flat.
Okay.
So flat roll.
I'll roll for that. That's a natural 14 plus
Hits.
21.
Yeah.
AC of 15.
Cool. That is 1 damage.
You don't add
You don't
anything to
add
that?
your wisdom to that?
You should.
Do I?
I think
To
you
what?
should.
Spiritual weapon?
Yeah,
I said
it's-
it like
you
the
add your
whole
wisdom.
thing.
If it's plus wisdom, then it's plus 4. Oh, no, lie. Plus 3. So 4.
That's showtime.
Yeah!
Alright.
Good job.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, the big scroll comes bonking him on the head. What happens?
Oh, shit, it kills him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's just going to bump into the head, and it's going to be like Looney Tunes, like little owls will fly around his head, and then he's just going to, it's just falling.
Yeah,
Ooh,
absolutely.
Knowledge.
The vines that are grabbing you guys wither rapidly as they disappear out into the ether.
As they fall, Tesla's like, kicks him. And just,
No wild magic.
Great. The large body is just there, sort of impeding the slow flow of that murky green river.
Is it doing anything? The water, does it look like it's having an effect when it touches them?
Make an investigation check.
Can I do that too?
Investigation or perception?
Investigation specifically.
24.
12.
You guys have to wait a moment to see because he lands sort of he's very big, doesn't have a lot of open wounds from what the damage you guys did to him. But you can see that some of the moss, some of the spores do start to creep inside his body. Tesla, you can tell that given enough time, these spores may reanimate him. And
I don't like
Chop off his head.
I still have like the what is it,
Vision.
branding smite on my sword, and I'm just like, ah!
yeah, Greer's gonna come over and probably should start burning whatever bodies we find.
Fireball.
Yeah, and drag him out of the river enough to light the body ablaze.
While they are doing that,
Yes.
I want to see, percept, I should say, the other gorilla type monsters kept going.
Yeah.
They stopped when we started fighting. Can
Yeah.
I see if they... Cool. They were just like, fuck you, Brad.
Deuces.
Kept going.
We didn't like
Okay.
him anyway.
Nah,
Okay.
we
That
don't
makes me
want
feel
this.
better.
We don't want this
I
smoke.
just don't want a surprise. of like, you killed Brad. Like,
Brad!
You guys are very careful about keeping an eye on them for the next day. You burn the body and you continue your travels.
Get back.
Ending day 6.
Jeez, only 6 days. Fuck!
Oh, we've got what? Another 6, 7,
We
8
can still
days?
walk a little
another
more.
7 days.
We can
7
still
days.
walk.
Tomorrow on 7. I would like somebody to roll the d20 for 7.
Not me.
I will do it.
We're getting near the end of the night, but I would still like to see.
15.
15?
Mhm.
You guys have set camp and you wake up the next morning. Samandriel is at a point now where it is guaranteed that he is going to be having a bad day. But you're continuing to help him through it. 15?
Correct.
I'd like you to roll a d6.
5.
Okay. The day passes without much of an incident. Roll me another d6.
5 again.
There it is.
What is that? Just a rock concert and we enjoy it?
Yeah, it's super smooth.
Smooth rock.
The next day, who would like to roll the d20? Day 8.
I'll do it.
Okay.
15.
What do you know?
Okay.
Now 21.
Roll me a d6. Roll me 2 d6. I need them separately.
1.
Quarter
5.
on the 26.
Okay.
No, I'm counting that one.
27th is the last day.
Now we burn in everything.
Fire!
Oh shit! Has it been a week yet?
This is the week.
This is the week.
This
I have
the
to
hit
check
list.
on the.
You pull it out.
Mhm.
Make a
Alchemy.
Can I assist?
Mhm.
See what I have.
This is y'all. This will be.
18 plus 12. 30.
Ooh.
Okay.
Surgery.
You are very careful pulling it out. You do see that it is it's becoming more volatile. You know the neutralizing agent that you need to add. I'm going to need one more check with advantage. She can assist you on this as you guys attempt to, within the tent, in as hermetically a place as possible, you begin to.
With still alchemy?
Yes,
That
still
was
up.
20.
I know.
How exciting. 13 plus 12. 25.
25. Nice.
Oh, okay. He's like 25, not good enough.
You're at 26.
It's volatile.
It's close, and there are moments where like because you have to uncork it,
and it's in the tent, like you said.
It's in the tent. You guys are in the suits. You've gotten everything as best as you can. You consider like using a needle through the cork, but if it catches the metal, it could react with fat. So you end up having to very carefully uncork it, and when it begins to let off just these small sort of sparkler like those terrible kid firework
The
fountains.
black cat.
The Florida fireworks that you can buy before they went up, back when they couldn't go in the air, right?
Oh my
It's like,
God.
no.
The one that just went sideways
Yeah.
and skipped across the ground.
Yeah.
Everyone's running out of the way.
But you guys you're able to get the neutralizing agent into it, get it recorked back in the bag. So yeah, another
What color?
a very red, a red and orange. It reminds you very much of the lava of the volcano. Those of you that were there to see it, it goes from like sunset orange to just deep blood emerald or blood ruby red, like
Thanks for helping.
thick.
Yeah, I got you.
Um,
Graceful.
yeah,
Use this
and you
alchemy.
can tell when it is at its most inert, when it is least likely reactive, it's more like a gel. And then as it begins to break down the neutralizing agent, it becomes more liquid and more,
Interesting.
you can like swirl it. Whereas when you guys get it in a solid piece, it's much more like
thickens.
looking at Jello.
It's like viscous or whatever that.
Yeah, no, like it like it's a Jello more. Like you can,
Oh, interesting. Oh.
but like
You don't
before
wanna
you guys
eat
did
that.
it would swirl and you could see it.
Interesting.
Um,
We didn't blow up today, and I'm grateful for that.
Yay!
No
We all are.
humanoid skin was touched. Now that I know it's humanoid and not human,
day 8.
I will roll.
No. You guys did rolled for day 8. I need you to roll me a D100.
Explosion.
70.
70 giant apes.
Stop. Get out of my life.
Did you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
Jeez.
Okay.
An ant farm. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's battle, guys.
I need you to roll me a D100 as well.
24.
Ooh.
We'll say I saw D100 at con and it stressed me the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't
perfect.
like it.
It was-
Immediate anxiety.
It was a
like,
D60.
What's
actually.
perfect?
I would like
The smell of ozone. and stuff?
everyone except for Samandriel to leave the room, please.
Oh no. Okay. Bye.
okay.
I miss you guys already.
You guys can say goodnight to the chat now.
Oh,
We'll
really
probably
good.
sign off from here.
Okay. Bye,
It's just going to be a quick minute with me and Samandriel. And, well, we can come back in and finger guns out.
I'm already
We'll see
finger
what
gunned.
happens. Okay. All right.
I said that.
So if you guys would go all the way to the living room for a minute.
I won't hear it.
Fun.
Samandriel.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday you had begun to feel something creeping through your mind. There was a presence. It's something that you used to feel when you were in the libraries, reading the holy text of Miravina. It's something that you're familiar with as a man of faith. The presence of an entity that may not have a corporeal place near you, and yet fills an emptiness within you. On the 7th day, as you are traveling, you see that the spores and the fungus, as Greer and Saishen are burning it away, it releases very fine sort of gas, like a mist almost. Something that colors the world around you. Gone is the drab gray of the granite and the black and brown of the dirt. Wherever the fungus touches, you have begun to see a bright, lively, colorful world. Something that speaks to you on a primal level. The hairs on your arms and on your head begin to, not all the time, but sometimes take on sort of a coral fungal sprouting visage. But when you touch it, it feels normal. And when you rub it, it goes away. But if you stare at it long enough, you can begin to see the life that is within you. You don't want to tell anybody. It's a little unnerving. And you know it's wrong intellectually. You absolutely understand that it is not right but there's a familiarity to it, a comfort. Day 8, as you are looking at the wondrous world around you, this imaginary place of life. It's the first time you begin to hear the chorus of the Myconid. It's the first time that you begin to psychically link with all that is around you. And if you focus, you can begin to see the world purely through the fungal connection, through this singular living entity that is binding everything together. When you do that, when you focus in that way, what isn't infected fades away. You can still make out your friends as their sort of negative spots, sort of black spots, because they have nothing on them, especially the ones in the cat suits. But looking at Greer or Sai Shen, you see the outline of their humanoid form by the microscopic sort of dots that fill their space. You see them as sort of this nebulous, almost like a starry sky. Is there anything you would like to do with this information?
Can I sense the queen herself?
Make me a wisdom check. I'll take perception or wisdom, either one.
19.
19. As you look through the world, it's a blacklight world. It's glowing in greens and blues and vibrant pinks and yellows, all neon and miraculous. You look down the tunnel, and you don't have dark vision, do you?
I do.
Even beyond where the dark vision would last, and dark vision usually turns things black and white.
Mm-hmm.
This, you're traveling back down one of those worm-created tunnels. As you're traveling, you can see as though it was clear as day, a mile up until it turns. And you don't see the queen, but almost like a magic eye picture, almost like a collage, or one of those photos that is made of 1,000 tiny photos, that sort of thing. If you look on the horizon, you see sort of the flowering shape of her skeletal frame and her face that is there. And you feel that she looks back at you. What would you like to do?
Seeing her would make me more afraid of what's to come. It scares me.
Mm-hmm.
So I would pull back from it.
Yeah.
I would privately try to find Greer
Mm-hmm.
And have a one-on-one with him, try to be somewhere, whether it be when they're busy setting up or something that doesn't seem obvious.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you have the moment with him. What would you like to say?
I fear that my time is running out. The connection between myself and the spores and the queen is growing stronger. I don't know what to do.
Greer looks over you for a long minute, and he pulls out a small leather-bound book. He flips through some pages. Give me a moment. And you'll see him pull out some salt and some incense, and he'll create a very small ritual circle. And he sort of stares at you for a moment. His hands raise. Well, it's not good.
I was afraid to say that.
But you're not dead yet.
No,
Nor are you taken.
not yet.
There's something else within you. A faith. A light. You are already known to a greater body.
Yeah.
I would cling to that faith. The days ahead will not be easy. But you're not lost. Not yet. We will travel faster. And we knew that we would be cutting it close. What you're experiencing is something even the Oathsworn have felt. There is a madness around each demon lord. Zugtamoys pervades the entirety of the Underdark because every spore, every foot of lichen, of moss, is technically part of her. But you see, a demon prince alters reality around it. It exerts its will. That is why they live in chaos, where they can define their own existence. You have been touched by that madness, and in others, it is curable. In you, till we have rid her of your bloodstream, it is something that you will have to endure. But I suggest you take it, that you use it as a motivator, as insight into the enemy. You may be connected to her, but your faith will keep you a part of this world.
So I can use it to
Why
our
not?
advantage. I never thought about it that way. This could be a blessing in disguise.
A dangerous one, but a blessing. We have to make it so.
Yeah. I can do that. I don't know how yet, but
We'll find a way.
I could look into it. Into
Good.
her.
Yes.
Find a weakness somehow.
Yes. As we get closer to her, these errant demons, these random soldiers of other lords, will grow thinner. We'll run into more myconids, more Spore zombies. More undead. More creatures that are directly controlled by her. There, you may have an advantage.
Yeah. Have you heard of anyone that's been able to communicate through this?
That is how the Myconids used to communicate, through a psychic network. They would share the pulses of themselves, the spores. So that may be what you are beginning to experience. If they recognize you as one of their own, we may have a way in. The battle lines to the forest are deeply entrenched. We, the Oathsworn, cannot feel that connection. We cannot sneak inside. So we must fight a war of attrition. With you,
We can.
I hope.
We'll make it happen. There has to be some good that has to come out of this. We'll be able to stop her.
We'll find it.
Yeah. Regardless what happens to me.
Well,
This is
before anything happens to you, you still have the oath.
Yeah.
Get some rest.
Okay.
And with that, we'll leave you. So that is where we are going to say goodnight. Hey guys, somebody ready to pull me out? When you get a moment. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you, Carlos, for a great ending to a very good episode.
yeah.
A lot of random stuff, a lot of travel, which can be the most boring part, but I think there's a lot of tension in just getting you there. And I think that that's important that we experience that. So we'll be back. We'll let you guys know the schedule for the groups next week. And until then, we will see you next time. But until then, be cool.